everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. I just woke up. I just woke up from a nap. I had a long day today. And also, guys, so because of the fact that I was too busy giving you guys tax advice, we forgot to speak on something. So it's actually a good thing that I forgot to talk about it because we never got into the Super Battle Droid. So we have to get into that. And since there's nothing else, I have a couple of things to talk about. So it's not gonna be another boring stream like they tend to be. So let's see who's in here with me tonight. All right, and also we're waiting for Mike as well, so he'll begin soon. Let's see. We got Uncarded in the house. How are you, my friend? Says, is this a good channel to watch for conspiracy channels? Conspiracy theories. This guy, unbelievable. But I'm deep in those. So anything you want to know, my friend? Luch in the house. How are you, my friend? He says, what up, my positive and responsible so toys, Mars toys, black box toys, present toys, sensation toy collectors. Let's get this show on the road. Unbelievable. This guy always positive like HIV. Unbelievable. Peyton in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Saturday. We got Brad in the house. How are you, my friend? Give me some Asian pie.
Yikes.
Man, unbelievable. He said Asian pie. So disrespectful. Unbelievable. We got Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We got Lane in the house. How are you? Final count to the FabsFigures Saturday night skill spectacular. Woo! Thank you for being here, my friend. Welcome. Happy Saturday. We have the woo if he shows up. Tony, how are you, my friend? Look at you with the new icon picture. Nice. Look at you. A real Marine. Hello, my fellow collectors, brothers and sisters, masters of the air is awesome. Need some WW2 flight crew figures. Well, we're gonna get into some two figures that were just announced a few days ago, but I just saw them on a website, so we're gonna go over them. I spoke on one of them already a little bit. We didn't really get into it, but we're gonna get into it tonight. And thank God there's something to talk about because Hot Toys is on strike. We got Nefty in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Yike. We have let's see who else is in here. Just Tony Marine. It's Tony Marine. Jim, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Welcome. We got Brad says, what if Asian chick or what? Oh my God. It would go something like this. Oh man. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, then you're late. Absolutely. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Brad. Ping that like. Yes, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you don't mind, please. There's 20 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here. Look at you guys coming in hot. Fabs the tax man. Yeah, no. Also, guys, if you have any questions regarding any of that, don't be weird. Don't feel weird. Don't be weird. Don't feel awkward. Just ask me, message me, however you can find me, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, anyway, because a lot of people don't know. And what happens is a lot of you guys, and I know this for a fact, will go to like H&R Block and stuff like that for your taxes. And those people don't work for you. They work for the government. Those people are not there to get you as much money as possible. They're there to get you as least much money as possible. So a lot of people who go to these H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, all these like commercialized tax places, they never do the right thing for you. It's very, very, very rare that those places do anything, because what they usually do is something called a short form, right? Which is just literally they put in your W-2 information into their database, into their program, the tax program, and that generates whatever your refund is or whatever your balance is for state and federal, and that's it. That's it. That's all they do, instead of putting in deductions. Even though, after Trump came in, he changed a lot of he changed the tax code, so he removed deductions, but he gave us a higher standard deduction, which means the immediate amount of money that comes off your income, right off the bat without any deduction. So it changed a whole bunch of stuff. So it could get a little tricky, specifically speaking on the deductions. Right. So again, don't feel weird. Don't be shy. Any questions? It's not an easy thing. It could get tricky. Again, if you're going to these places, you're losing a lot of money. They're not taking all your deductions. So let's say you're YouTubing and you're getting paid. You got paid $1,000 for the year, right? And they're just literally putting in $1,000. You're gonna have to pay money on that $1,000. You have to pay tax on that $1,000. So that's why your job is to lower that amount with deductions. And again, if you don't know what deductions are available for you, then you're going to miss out and you're going to end up paying a lot of money, because that's just when you get a 1099 sheet from anybody, that means that they gave you money, they paid you money, and there was no taxes taken out whatsoever. So you're responsible for that money. That's why when you put that 1099 into your taxes, if you don't lower that with your deductions, you're going to pay whatever your tax bracket is on that $1,000, including all of your income from your W-2, all of your income from your spouse, all of your income from anything that you made. So it could get tricky, and people lose out on a lot of deductions all the time because they don't know any better. And it sucks, because who gets that money? The government. They just get to keep it. They don't even get to give it to you, Oops, Super Battle Droid. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Tony says, Joker J. Some guy says, what's up? Some guy, how are you, my friend? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? I feel like the last couple you haven't been around. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We have Lane says, or is Fab. This is my guy. This is my boy.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Oh, man. Danny, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Nice to see you. We got Hobby Halbert. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We got some watermelon. All right, let's give him his. He owns this one.
गांडा हो गया
Galilee. This guy. Mad Planner, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Just ready for more health and tax. Let's go. No, literally, that's what you guys get here. That's what I'm telling you. I don't need to tell you guys, oh, look at my thumbnail. Some figures are... Stop it. You come here because you know why you come here. It's that simple. You know what I mean? You guys just got to spread the message, that there are some good channels that, have big collections and that are responsible, that they have their bills paid for and they have their 401ks ready. And, we're not responsible in this channel. We have big collections in this channel and we are responsible in this channel. I don't know any other channel. I don't know what anybody else does, but I know that, for example, look at Mike, another guy with a big collection, probably second to me, if not very close to me. Responsible, huge collection. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So that's just this channel. I don't know about any other channel. Speaking for myself. Mr. Bob, how are you, my friend? He says, what up, collect? Positive comments only, please. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Punisher, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. If you ain't third party unlicensed, it ain't junk. It ain't junk food. You're nuts. TK Bag Shop, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. Also, guys, I just remembered we may have a new channel member tonight. I'm waiting to see if he shows up. He promised he would do it, so I'm excited about it. So we'll see. Maybe on 4 by the end of the night. So we're getting there, guys. One day we're gonna have 1,000, and I'm not sharing my money. Harold, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Chris, I saw your latest video. Very nice. Look at you. Collecting nonstop, huh? Just keep buying and buying and buying. Like a true responsible collector, you know? On card it says, I'm going to send Howard Chan. Exactly. We should. We really should. For all those deposits for the year. Actually, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. We should be sending out 1099 for all that money that Sideshow has for deposits. Absolutely. That is very, very good. You know? Fade is sweating. We got TK Bag says, watermelon. All right, somebody wants some watermelon. Let's go. Oh, man. Lane says, so Fab, for the release, upcoming picture from Hot Tours of the figures remaining. Which one are you? Wait, which? Oh, I didn't see it yet. We're going to get into it. If something came out, I didn't see it. I've been working all day. That's why I fell asleep. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I went to work till like 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I was busy all morning. And then, and that's why I was just exhausted. I was like, I need a nap. So I slept for like an hour and a half. Let's see. I have 3-figure collection. Kitchen table. You sound very responsible, my friend. That sounds responsible. Babo! Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there, Lucha. Probably. Oh man. That's what he says about his type of women in California. Luch! Where's Luch? I told my wife the size of my collection doesn't matter, even if she's size does matter. Oh my god, that's great. That is amazing. Amazing. Fig Geeks in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Too many he said too many Chris here. Ah man. Chris is sick of the Chris sausage fest in the room. Ah man. I'm sorry, Chris. You got this Chris. You got this Chris. You got Chris Santos. That is funny. Babo. Babo. Oh man, you guys are nuts. All right, guys. So what we're gonna start with is, and then obviously we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back for when Mike gets in, because I would love to hear what he has to say about these. And obviously Ash as well for him, because he didn't go over Ash. I'm actually shocked that I think we were going over it and we just got sidetracked with the conversation. So we're gonna go over it tonight together. So I didn't really. Oh, we got Rob in the house. Roberto, how are you, my friend? Dímelo, how are you? And what's up, everyone? Star Wars all day. Yeah, finally. I feel like every time he's here, he's always like, he's like, great stream, but no Star Wars talk today. Well, here we are. And like I said, I forgot completely last week to talk about it. So here we are. Rob, another Rob. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. So here we go. So I didn't really get a chance to look at him. Like, I saw that he was out and that was it, right? Obviously I'm getting one. I don't really need to stare at the pictures. That's why I don't do release reaction videos, right? I only do announcement videos, because what is the point of doing, for me, I'm not saying that anybody doing it is wrong. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that for me, I feel like it's redundant. You already did the announcement. Yeah, the pictures are new. Yeah, you get blogger pictures, fine, but it is what it is. So I just wait to get the figure to do my video. So right off the bat, to me, this thing looks heavy, right? It looks like it should be heavy. It looks like it would be heavy, right? It's tall, it's bulky up top. It's got no neck, as you can see. But compared to the battle droids, the regular one, the Geonosis battle droids, obviously these are bigger, as you can see. They're right next to each other. This is a little bit taller, right? A little bit thicker. I still feel like these parts are going to be, plastic, right? There's going to be no diecast, or else, we would have been told that it was going to be diecast included in there. We're going to get into the, actually, let me pull it up right away, just so we don't waste time. Where is it? The Super Battle Droid. Here we go. Super Battle Droid. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, so it's 243, right? So as you can see, right, we already did this in the announcement, but there's no diecast, right? Nothing mentions diecast. Nothing mentions anything. It just says beautiful recreation of matte black metallic paint application. So it's paint it's metallic paint. It's not, actual metal, which is why I figured it's going to be plastic, just like the battle droid, just obviously painted metallic, which, it is what it is, right? What are you going to do? And then let's see what else. LED function. Yeah, it's got the one light right there. But I feel like this is going to look really, really good in hand, guys. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be a sexy thing, even though, it's very blah, right? There's not much detail to this thing whatsoever. It's just very bulky. But look at that. This is my point. Tell me that's not sexy right there. Tell me having these three like this in your module case, on your detail, that's not going to look badass. How many of you guys are getting multiples of these? So far, I have one Geonosis droid, which I'm looking for another one, and I found one for cheap still, thank God, overseas, by the way. And then two, I only ordered one of these. So depending on what they look like in hand, I may get a second one. I don't think these are going, like the Geonosis droid by any means. I think, because they're bigger, I think because they're a little more expensive. Not by much, but a little bit, so I want to know who's getting multiples of these. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me see, where are you guys? Thomas Jones, how are you, my friend? I have to let you know if this gets super out of here. Said I'm out of here. Never, my friend. Never. Here, this for you.
I don't think so.
Man, Rob says, hope everyone's doing well. You too, my friend. A bit disappointed with the SBD no diecast. Well, that's the thing, a lot of these things, like, where would you do the diecast? This is like a hollow figure. You know what I mean? Look at the legs, right? Look at the legs, how thin. Look at the arms, how thin. The diecast would be like in the middle, and it would feel like a stone, like a paperweight. So I think that's what they don't do. And again, this is supposed to be a cheap figure, right? An army building figure. So it's not supposed to be an expensive piece. That's why it's going to be straight plastic. It's got to be cheap. It can't be anything expensive. It can't be anything fancy, because again, how are you going to army build, right? Spending $350 a figure? Never. And that's what something like that diecast would be. If it's 240, what was it? 243, right? 243 in plastic. What do you think is going to happen if it's diecast? At least $150, at least, just because of whatever they need to do with the diecast. So, see, a little bit taller here, not by much, but obviously it's a thicker figure, so it looks, it looks like it's towering over the Geonosis droid. It looks like it's, double the size. But look at the legs then, chicken legs. So that's the thing. So there's no way that it could have been. It should have been diecast, but there was no way it could have been diecast. That's why the Iron Man are easier figures to do diecast because they're all full solid figures. You know what I mean? You got a full thigh, you got a full leg, you got a full thigh, you got a full leg, right? The arms, you got the joints. How flexible. I saw actually MRC, shout out to MRC. Somebody, I forget who it was, somebody sent me the clip of the video. And the clip that they sent me showed that the shoulder joint slides out like a Tony Stark, like an Iron Man joint. So I thought that was a cool thing for them to do that with the figure. But again, it's got to be a cheap plastic, because how are you going to afford 3, 4, 5? Again, people do this. People did it with the 501st. I never thought anybody would do something like that. And I know people army built, but the way that they did that picture, and for those who don't know, it was a picture of, like, not even exaggerating, must have been like 30 501st troopers, and then you had Darkside Anakin, I believe, in the front. It was the most beautiful picture I've ever seen in my whole life of any shelf ever. That thing looked so classy. It looked gorgeous. I never thought anybody would do that. And I know people get, 2, 3, 4, sometimes even Mike, he gets 5s. He gets cases of things. The Mud Troopers, Mike got like 6, and he put all different head sculpts on them, and he has a different look for every Mud Trooper. So I know people do this, right? Not everybody, but I know people do it. But to see something like that, I was blown away, right? Again, I know I have my collection, but I don't have that in my collection. So that's why I could appreciate that in somebody's collection. And that's what collecting is about. We all collect. We may collect the same company, right? Hot Toys, but we don't all collect the same stuff. We got strictly Star Wars collectors in here. Like, that's it. They don't touch anything else. Just strictly Star Wars and nothing else. Sometimes you'll have one that'll be strictly Marvel and, dabble here and there with a Star Wars. So everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. Again, even though we all collect the same company, right? I may get, all the Iron Man, and somebody collecting Marvel may not get all the Iron Man. They may get some, but maybe they don't like Iron Man. They like everything else but Iron Man. So it's never going to be all the same, and that's what makes it exciting. And that's what I love. And I tell you guys all the time, if you have a collection, just post, because I love seeing everybody's stuff. You could have 4 figures in your collection, but guess what? Those are your figures. They mean something to you. That's why that's in your collection. Anything anybody else has to say about it doesn't matter. Everyone hit that. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. There's 34 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. As always, it's beautiful. It looks, nice and weathered. Look at the paint. The paint application is had to be on point to make it look metal. And this is exactly what they did. And we know that Hot Toys with their paint is amazing. I've never had an issue with, the paint sucks, or the paint doesn't look. Never, ever. Whether it's a prototype or a release, they're the best with that stuff, No diecast. Yeah, no diecast. But what are we going to do? Does that mean you're not going to get it? You guys are not going to get it because there's no diecast? You're going to get it, right? Again, and a lot of people, I'm one of them. I'm the first one to say, oh, no diecast. But you guys got to realize, everything diecast is a lot of money. Look at that Infinity Ultron. That Infinity Ultron is it's a great figure. It's worth every penny. Because if anybody owns that figure and you pick up that figure from that box, that thing weighs like 10 pounds. And it makes you feel like I just spent, the money I just spent is worth every penny. That's why those diecast figures feel like they're worth it. Are they? Absolutely not. But they feel like they're worth it. Like, look at, and I talked about this last time, the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster, $1,000 a piece. I have one of each. The regular, the first one, and then the deluxe with the arm. To me, that's worth every penny. Because I have size, I have weight, I have mass, I have function. So I'll pay that. That's why I paid it twice, because all day. And I almost got a third one. So I can have one, completely clean, one battle damage, and then one with battle damage with the arm, and then the other look to the arm, because there were 2 looks to the one arm. So that's how I am. I go crazy with, like, when something comes out with a look, I have to get the looks. That's why I feel like my collection that's one of the reasons why my collection's so big. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys may just get one figure, of Hot Toys, whatever comes out, just one. But when I get 2, 3 for the collection, of course, it's going to put me on a different level, of quantity. That's it. That's it. Doesn't mean that I'm better than anybody just because I did that. Doesn't mean that I know more than anybody in general because I did that. But I know I can tell you and show you things because I have it in here. Oh, what material is that figure? I have no idea, but I could grab it and show you. But I can't sit here, talk to you about something that I don't know anything about. Because how could that make me credible? That's the difference, Oh, what do you have that? Of course, here it is. Oh, what materials? I have no idea, but we can figure it out together because it's right here. People talking about collections and collecting and stuff when they don't really have much. Again, you guys got to understand, it's a show. It's a show. That's it. It's a show. It's for entertainment. That's it. That's it. Like I'm not like when I come on here to talk to you guys, I'm not here teaching you anything at all. We're having a conversation. It's that simple. Anybody who wants to come off like they're teaching you something, why? Why is that? Why do you need to feel like you got to teach me something? It's that simple. Imagine grown men telling grown men what to do. The only thing I'll ever tell you to do is stop listening to that. That's it. That's the only thing. Then makes me want to find the freaking Dooku even more. I saw somebody posting a picture of the Battle Droid. I think it was MRC as well. He had the I believe it was the Battle Droid with Dooku. And I don't remember if there was a Geonosis droid on there too as well, but it looked beautiful. So so I feel like Dooku now is going to be a figure that a lot of people, I feel like they've been looking for it ever since the announcement, right? So if you haven't gotten it by now, good luck. Because I know a lot of people for a while, and also a lot of people are getting rid of it too in between. Obviously not now, but I saw maybe 4 within the past year, at least 4 that I remember, obviously. So yeah, that's one figure that's going to shoot up if it hasn't already. That would make sense. Yeah, Terry on the stream showed the Battle Droid and no diecast. Yeah, no, it's that's not going to make the figure suck. Like I said, that's not going to make the figure not be wanted, not be liked, no, it's not. But the problem is, again, it's supposed to be a metallic figure. So why not have that mass? Again, that's why those Iron Mans are great. Look at Cyborg. What did I tell you guys about Cyborg over and over and over? The biggest disappointment in weight. The figure was great. I still got, I believe, 2 sealed. I have 2 displayed and I have 2 sealed, all special editions. That figure failed in my eyes because of the weight. If that would have been a diecast, and remember this conversation because they're making a 2.0 out of that, one way or another, they have to make that money. So that figure in diecast, forget it. That would have been probably figure of the year for a lot of people because it would have changed the entire figure, the entire feel of the figure, the size of the figure would have been a little bit bulkier, a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker. So that would have been a hit all day long. You pull out that Cyborg out of the box right now, it feels like you're picking up a feather. Weighs nothing. Because remember, it's like a hollow body, right? It's got all these slots in there, and it's obviously going to be plastic. So how heavy can that possibly be? It's not at all. So if it looks incredible, it looks like it would weigh a ton because it's supposed to look like it's metal, and it's supposed to be metal. The diecast would have made that figure, like I said, figure of the year because it needed that. It needed that. It feels so cheap, and the head sculpt is a 10 all day long. So it's not complaining about, oh, it doesn't look good, or they could have done better. No. The only thing that figure needed was that diecast upgrade. And again, they're gonna make that figure. If they're making all these in 2.0s, you better believe, same thing with Ultron. I have a feeling that Ultron from Age of Ultron, that big one that we got, I feel like they're gonna eventually, they have to a diecast in that. Ironmonger, eventually They have to in diecast. Those figures are not just one and done. They can't be. Right? The problem is, in Ironmonger, how heavy is that going to be? How expensive is that going to be? That's why I feel like they have to. I don't know if it's wait until they can figure out how to lower the price or scheduling. I don't know how they figure that out, but it's coming. 100% is coming. They can't just stop making product. And the fact that they keep recycling the same lines, and now with the 2.0 lines, forget it. They're never going to end. Ever. And then who says they're not going to be through 3.0s eventually? So, it could get really crazy. Really, really, really crazy. No diecast. I have 2 on the way, but I might need more. Oh, you guys see, he already got 2. No, I know he does. I know you do that. Oh my God. That's insane. 2 already. Nuts. Just got my Blitzway Voltron. Oh my God. Yeah. The Voltron. That's one thing I never got into. And I remember seeing the very first Blitzway Voltron. I was like, man, because I have a plastic one. I don't even know who makes the plastic one. And it's broken. So I was like, man, should I get one to replace that? And I remember, I think it was Diecast, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, man, that's sick, but I never got it. That's got to be a sick figure. 21 likes, 31 watching. Let's send myself. Yes, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. There's 29 of you guys in here right now. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Oh, look at that. 1-6 Star Wars Pimpazord. How are you, my friend? He says, I have 4 Super Battle Droids coming. See? And that, depending on how you set that up, even if we just have them on a line, standing next to each other, that's going to look beautiful. Anytime you army build anything that is, army buildable, that always looks incredible. Always. There's no way you can make that ugly, Only one for me. Harold says, fast, all crap. They make a droid. You don't think they will? Smash a like, subscribe, and like. Yes, guys, please don't forget. Thank you, my friend. They would have done it like the Dark Trooper. What do you mean? Done what? Tell me, explain. They could have. Yeah, tell me what you meant. Love the Dark Troopers, diecast, and awesome. Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. So, yes and no. Again, yes, because it's a different type of figure. Remember, look at these arms for both. Right? Remember, these are supposed to be metal. Both of them, they're supposed to be metal. Right? They're droids or robots. So, because of what they are, right? Because of their design specifically, right? Look how thin. Where are you going to put diecast? That's the issue. A Dark Trooper is, again, a full figure. That would be considered, an Iron Man style body because it's full. You got the full leg, you got the full thigh, you got the full arm. This is not full right here. None of this is full. Look at this. This is all hollow. This is all thin, right? This is all super, flat thin. So where are you putting that? So, so that's the thing. Obviously, if they want to put metal in there, like I said, they can put it all on top of here. And what are you going to do? It is what it is. There's your diecast. But to avoid making it just a block of metal, a block of diecast, that's why they just rather give you plastic, Some figures you can't really force the diecast on because there's no place to put the diecast into, That's why, like I said, an Iron Man works every time because it's a full body. Dark Trooper, I completely forgot that the Dark Trooper had diecast. Look at that. It's a bulky figure. Upper body bulky, but it's got full legs, full thighs, full arms. So that's the difference. What? I don't who me? Oh man. Yeah, Brad, I have my Dark Troopers flanking Krennic. That's beautiful. I understand that a lot of people like diecast and it could have been made like the Dark RG. It's fine. I'd rather save the money. Well, that's the thing. And I feel like also, they do that on purpose for that reason. Like I said already, imagine if we had to pay, let's just say, right now it's $243. Let's just say if it was, $350 for diecast. It's a little bit tougher to get multiples, right? 2 right there, $700 plus tax and shipping if you're going through Sideshow. Again, hypothetical, right? So think about it. Now, two at 350, that's $700 right there plus tax and shipping. 2 at 243, 400 and what? 486. 3, 700. So now instead of getting 2 at 700 and whatever, now you get 3 for 700. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel that they don't do that for items that or characters that are going to be army built, because you're not going to be able to, because they're going to be too expensive, you know? So again, very smart strategy by Hot Toys. That's what they're king, you know? It's that simple. For example, look at, I'm going to give you a weird example. In art. So, like I told you guys, my B version Pennywise is coming in. It was shipped already. $444 I paid for that. Is it worth it? Not to me. Not a little bit. And I don't even have it. And I can tell you that figure is not going to be worth $444. Can it be great? Absolutely. My thing is, at a price of $400, and I don't even know how much the deluxe is, right? But let's just talk about that, right? Let's just say the two versions are both the same price, right? Again, I don't know what the prices are, but let's just pretend they're both $444, right? For the regular head and for the B version head. Obviously, I know there's a deluxe, so you get both heads, blah, blah, blah. That's another thing. The deluxe doesn't even come with 2 bodies. It comes with 2 head sculpts, 1 body. What the hell are you going to do with that? So my point is this. InArt doesn't even make it easy or convenient to army build Pennywise. So if I wanted to get a Pennywise to display both heads, I would have to spend $488 to be able to get 2 bodies. That's not practical. That's not smart. Instead of, like Hot Toys used to do, sell the body separate. The outfits, that's another story. But sell the body separate. They would never do that. They're not that type of company. Remember that Hot Toys did that years ago. And people were buying those bodies up. They were, I think there was something like $40-something or $50-something. They went up to $100-something at one point, like on eBay, because you couldn't find them. They would sell out immediately because people were kit bashing their own stuff. So that's the thing. They have to keep the prices, reasonable, specifically for those items, because people will want to arm and build. You think that a 501st Trooper, obviously they were very cheap. You think that them being, diecast at, again, $350, $325, whatever it is, that guy specifically would have been able to buy 30 of them? Never. And obviously buying that many that he has is still a lot of money spent. He spent a few thousand there, easy. But that's what he loves, and that's what he wanted to do. And guess what? Nobody else has that but him. And he spent the money for it. Now, would you call that irresponsible? Because that's his passion? Would you shame him for spending the money that he works so hard for to buy what makes him happy? Because that's why we buy this. That's why we do this. We do this to make ourselves happy. We work all day. We deal with things. We stress all day. We do whatever we need to do all day, every day. And this is our getaway. This is our little, hobby, or little, stress relief thing. So why would anybody shame anybody for buying anything? I would never, hey, you shouldn't do that with your money. You got to feed the poor. It's weird. It's like, can you imagine? It's like, hey, don't spend your money on that. There's people starving all over the world. What? It's crazy, right? Crazy. I'm a window shopper, fam. I'm a window shopper. Imagine. I used to be a high roller. Those days are long gone, my friend. Man, there was no better feeling than getting case after case after case of Hot Toys. It was all the time. Those days are over. I could not even I could sell them. It's just like, nah, nope. Keep it 100. Harold says, I actually like to pretend I know a lot. Doesn't work. It doesn't work though. If you start teaching me fast, drop out again. Keep Dooku away from the oven. My God. MB Dyson, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You're my boy. You're my boy. Justice for absolutely. Absolutely. Such a depressing figure. Such a depressing. And again, I for those who watch my video, that's exactly what I said. Oh my God. That all it needed was some weight. That was it. Nothing else. Everything was perfect. A little bit of weight on that. A 15 out of 10. Paul, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. We got, oh, no way, Rob. You did it, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is for you. That is awesome. Thank you, my friend. So we're up to 4. That is, see, I told you guys, I'm doing it little by little, little by little. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Look at that. Look at Rob. Look at Rob with the S, with the Superman S. You know what that means? Hope. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. Paul, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. We got Daniel says one of each space. That's another problem. Correct. Beautiful point. That's another problem. You know, only the people who are blessed with the space can do stuff like that. And module cases look like are the only display, you know, or at least cases, you know, like that, professional style cases look like it would be the best way to display something. For example, like if I was army building and you put it back behind me, like a shelf like that would be perfectly fine. You know what I mean? I just mean like a big, you know, like a big open window to see everything. That's why I love the module case look, because it's just so open and so beautiful. These droids always looked like dogs. I just think it's weird how they have no neck. I think, you know, it's like, that's what I just find weird, that design, but it is what it is. One of these space on, I read that already. Carlito, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. Will Hot Toys make the Destroyer droids? Now Hasbro just did these things. Sometimes coincide with I mean, they could. They always could. Remember that what was it? Black Series, I believe, made those different color Mandalorian figures, and remember that Hot Toys made them as well. Remember that male and female Mandalorian figures that were announced last year. So they could 100%, you know. The Dark Trooper has diecast joints, but it isn't considered correct. Exactly. Figure because it doesn't have enough. Correct. No, absolutely. And that's my point. Again, why didn't they do it on this? For whatever reason, they just couldn't. You know what I mean? And again, it would have increased the price because you're using something that's not plastic, something that's more durable, something that's more high quality. So it's going to increase the price no matter what. So they kept it cheap enough for people who want to army build, because you know somebody's going to, you know, somebody is going to. I do this for the stress and the young and calm. Oh my God, there he is. Another one, my friend. It's unbelievable. This is who promised me earlier that he would be a member today, and here we are. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. This is all. See, now we have what? 5. You guys don't even know. The Army is coming. And we have Tony Marine, who's the general of the Marine Corps. So we'll be okay. We'll be okay. When China comes, we'll be okay. Maybe I should collect Fison. A Fison starting. A Fison starting thing. Oh man, Frank in the house. How are you? Look at this guy. This guy disappeared. This guy used to come here every week and disappeared. He was supposed to go to Comic-Con. Disappeared all of a sudden. He was like, oh no, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. I'm working. Unbelievable. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making time for your friends that you don't talk to anymore. Unbelievable. This is for you.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Thank you for being here, my friend. We got wait. I never had a chance to love you. To love you. I want a Darth Maul rolling out. All of that stuff is coming. How many Darth Maul have we gotten already from Hot Toys? They'll never stop making Darth Mauls ever. It's such a popular figure. It's such a good-looking figure. It's such a you could get different looks out of this figure. The one, was it the DX18 or the DX? I never know these DXs, but the one with the bike, the one that came with that big, round speeder bike, the Sith speeder. That figure came with 2 head sculpts, the regular one and then the open mouth one, the angry one. So they could give you expressions. They could give you, obviously, it's going to be the same look all the time, black gown, black, robe, red face, and obviously the 2-sided lightsaber. But the accessories, look at the one from Solo with the legs. So bunch of things can happen. Bunch of things, but are they ever going to stop? Never, ever, 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 ever. Matt Plant says, I'm not sure if you answered this already, but do you think these droids will stick around? I think so. I think so because they're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bulkier in size. Again, I don't know how many people are really looking to army build these, right? The Geonosis droid, a little bit more doable because they're smaller, they're thinner, they take up less space, right? These, again, are a little bit bigger, bulkier. People are still going to buy multiples guaranteed. I know some people will get at least 2. I definitely want 1 at least for the beginning. The beginning, I don't really have a different look for it, so I don't really need multiples. I do need a second Geonosis droid, though, because the one that I do have, I put the C-3PO head on it. So I have, that C-3PO with the droid head on it, and I have the droid with the C-3PO head on it. So I want just a regular standard droid look next to those, which is why I need a second one. And also I would love a second C-3PO, but they're sitting there, so I will get that later on, my second one, for dirt cheap, just to have, again, a regular C-3PO rather than a C-3PO with the Geonosis droid head on it. Jim Cole, yike.
Yike.
Carlos chilling like a villain. Daredevil's rolling eyes. No, I'm telling you. But Daredevil doesn't see. Smart guy. he's like Daredevil with rolling eyes. I'm like, what is he talking about? Carlita says 2024 announcements and release will make 2023 feel like it was this happens every year. It's not just this year. Every year, it's like, my God, this is what we're getting every year, every single year. Let me see. Oh, let's hit. Yes, guys, it's 33 of you guys in here. Hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. We're going to get. Oh, it happens every. And don't forget. I don't even know what you're talking about right now because I haven't seen it yet, and we're going to get into it. But I can tell you this. Don't forget that there are things on there that you and we don't even know are coming. Because remember, there are Toy Fair exclusives that we don't know about. They're never shown there. There's a whole bunch of random figures. Remember the limited random figures like the Amazing Spider-Man and all that stuff. All those are coming as well, right? So it's gonna get ugly. And every year it's only gonna get worse and worse and worse. Every year. Oh my God. No, wait, guys. This is insane. You guys are crazy. This is awesome. Nefty, my friend, you are awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Guys, my God, it's happening. It's happening tonight. I am so happy right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. MB Dyson says, I got my Suicide Squad purple coat Joker that I mentioned last week, but I'm afraid the purple coat on hearing and seeing. Yes, so it's funny you mentioned that because I always had that, the whole point of that Joker to me was to have him with the purple coat on. And I took a picture of it when I got it with the purple coat on, the jacket on. And somebody said, messaged me and said, hey, just so you know, just be careful because the coat may stain it. Again, this is when it was out, during that time. And I took that jacket off so quickly and I never put it back on. So is it true? I have no idea, but I wasn't going to find out because whoever told me, I said, oh, awesome. Took it right off. That was it. I never expect that to happen with figures. Right now, I have a figure with a stain. My Elvis, the Elvis figure that I just posted recently. Whatever material that jacket is, that pleather, that weird cheap pleather from years ago, I guess was touching his face. And now he's got 2 black stains on his cheek on one side. Can't remove it, can't clean it, because the moment you start cleaning that off, you're going to take off the paint, and there goes the figure. So there goes my figure, so that's annoying. But yeah, my figure didn't get ruined because of that. Thank God. Like whoever, I don't remember who that was, but they're like, oh, just so you know, just be careful. Because a lot of things, like, I don't care. Like that was another one. The Wonder Woman, the Justice League Wonder Woman. Remember, she came with that black cloak. That was another one. They said, hey, just be careful. If you leave that cloak on, she still has that cloak on. If she's stained, oh, well, you know what I mean? Because I don't care for that stuff, because if she's got it on, she's got it on. That's what, that's a look for her. That was part of, the selling point of that figure. The fact that she came with that cloak, right? That no other Wonder Woman came with. So I was like, well, this is, we've had BVS, we had plenty other Wonder Woman figures. So I was like, I'm going to change the look of this one and put the black, cloak on it. It's been with the black cloak on ever since. I haven't even removed it to check if it's, stained or not. But if it is, guess what? It is what it is. What am I going to do about it? Nothing. So, that's how I deal with that stuff. There was rolling cataract. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. These are rolling cataracts. That's mean. All right, so let's finish these pictures and we're going to get into the action, guys. So again, look at that. Very basic, very cheap. There's nothing look. Detachable arm, as you can see. Look at that. Just the articulation is actually pretty decent, guys. Look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Again, it's going to feel super, super light, super, super cheap. Like the Geonosis, it looks like it's like a Bones figure, literally Bones. See, this is how I have my C-3PO, like this, exactly like this. So I need another one to get the regular look. Look at that. You want to tell me that's not gorgeous right there? Who doesn't have this in their collection right now? Please let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat. Tuli, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Smash that like. Guys, there's 37 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Please. Please, 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 please. Fast this year's figure. Oh, I got a good figure tonight too. I got a good one. Carlos says, be careful with the jacket. Standing. No, really. They did say that. I was like, I don't care. Faz got this incentive for Ultra Body. No one talked to me. I have only an R2. Oh wow, okay. Anybody in here are gonna have everything in this picture. Chris says, I don't have that. Oh my god, you guys. Are you guys getting any of this? Is anybody this appealing to anybody? Let me ask the right question because it looks like nobody cares for this. Tully, I'm going from a simple war to an to an export. All right, so it looks like nobody's getting this. What a shame. What a shame. All right, guys. So here we go. Here we goes. Here we goes. Let me refresh. Let's go. Wait, am I bugging out? Where is it? Is it like not here? Wait. Guys, what am I missing something? Let me check the other page then. Because it looks like I may be in the wrong place. I'm going to search on, what do you call it? On the Hot Toys Instagram page to see. Wait, am I bugging? Where am I? Where? See, I didn't. That's why I didn't see this because I didn't know. I haven't seen anything. What am I missing, guys? Where am I seeing this? All these announcements. I have everything in that picture except the Super Battle Droid. I canceled it. Cuts that. Oh no, that's the only one you're missing. Yeah, but I feel like you'll get if you really want it, you'll get that cheaper later on. I don't see any hype on it. I don't, at least right now. You know, it just came out a couple days ago, so at least nothing crazy right now. I don't even know who's shipping it yet. I don't even know if toysforkiddles.com has it. He may have it already. But I have so many figures, you know, ahead of that, so I'm not even thinking about that yet. I'm not in a rush for it anyway. But so we have to. I have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what, you know, what happened to that figure. But as of right now, it's not looking crazy in demand. So, in search of Leonard Nimoy. 16 says, I have the Mall 6 white clones. Oh, that's sexy. 3 Battle Droids for. Look at that. Look at that. And look at his logo, his icon. Look at that. Sick. Look at all the 501st. Look how clean that is in the back. So you definitely army build. That's beautiful. You don't have Instagram, do you? Let me know. What's your Instagram? Post it on there. I want to see your stuff. I'm sure I'll pick it up. Yeah, exactly. You should. I mean, if you have everything, I don't see why you wouldn't. You know what I mean? It would make no sense for you not to. You got everything in the pick. Yeah, exactly. Literally everything. And a part this guy, Lilo and Siege Code incoming. Wait, so guys, so tell me, what am I missing? I thought you guys said there were announcements made. Where are the announcements? Yes, I am Army Build. I have 14. There you go. See, beautiful. That's sexy. That's very sexy. And those 501st clean. Those 501st figures look very clean because of how you have them posed. That really sharp stance. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I love seeing that stuff. All right, guys. So are you gonna? So it looks like I don't know what you guys were talking about. Where's the announcement? Somebody tell me where the announcement is so I could go check because it's not on Hot Toys. It's not on Facebook and it's not on Instagram on either Hot Toys page. So maybe let's try the Hong Kong page. Maybe that one. Let's see that one. Still nothing. All right. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, so we're going back. Where are we going back? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me something. I'm announcing that I have an announcement coming. This guy. Also, 10 show. Beautiful. That's got to be so sick. I am waiting on my module case before. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. Okay, that's sick. That's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I think he meant the photo that all of the upcoming releases. Chat, I'm on the hunt for Director Krennic. Oh, yeah, look at that. Last price given was $400. Where Oh my god.
Yikes.
Wow, $400 for Krennic. That's insane. That's insane. Who gave you that price? Was that like eBay or something, or was that like a private seller? I'm army building Batmans. I have 8 and 3. Wow. Like what? The Dark Knight Batmans, or just like every Batman, like every single different Batman? That's sick. I wonder what that looks like. I just found you on social media too. I think I requested you as a friend because I didn't even know you had social media, MB Dyson. I just saw you come up and I was like, oh, look at MB Dyson. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to find so this is all right, so since I can't find what you guys are talking about, this is the figure that I was talking to you guys about. So there are 2 versions of this what do you call it? Of this figure, of this Chuck Norris figure. So it's missing in action. Again, the maker is Caustic Plastic. This figure is something like almost $400. Okay. So like I said, 2 versions. This is a regular version, comes with a different machine gun. So this one is the M16, which is the deluxe version, comes with the backpack as well. And this one only comes with the basic version, comes with the I forget what machine gun this is. And only hands, right? He comes with everything else on, the grenades and all that stuff already on the figure. That's just the standard. But if you get the deluxe, you get everything, it looks like. Plus, you get all these accessories. You get the binoculars, flashlight, pliers, and the claymore. And then you get, like I said, the M16, the clips, and you get the backpack. So let me show you guys the price because it's insane. So the regular version is $343 hairs. Okay. That's the regular version. And the deluxe version is $394. So let's go over the deluxe because, again, shout out to Rudy. I only talked to Rudy about this. And so this thing here, to me, no. At all. There's nothing, nothing exciting about any of this. I've never seen the movie. I love Chuck Norris, obviously, but I've never seen this movie. I don't like the way Caustic Plastic makes their figures at all. For those who don't know, this company, Caustic, is who makes the Stallone Shop, Brambos and Rockies and all those figures and Cobra. Same company, right? That's why they don't look great at all. At least, that's my opinion for the Stallone Shop ones. Obviously, they look decent, but head sculpts, no bueno whatsoever. So again, I'm not going crazy for this figure whatsoever. Again, it doesn't do it for me. I don't think it's appealing in any way. One thing though, I forget who I was talking to. They said, oh, I'm going to get a head sculpt to put on this. Oh, somebody made the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt from Tropic Thunder. The thing looks incredible. It looks so good. And I think it was in Carter, if I'm not mistaken. He said, I'm going to get that head sculpt and put it on here. Can you imagine how amazing that would look? Sick. So to make a custom, maybe, but to spend $400 to make a custom, I'm good. You can make that for way cheaper on eBay. Grab a military outfit, grab a body, $20 body from Kit, $23 body from Kit, and make your, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So look at the base, very basic. It looks like it could be magnetic as well. I think it is magnetic, actually. So Not for me. Not for me at all, but maybe for you guys who love this, who like military, who can't get enough of military, you know. Let me see where you guys are at. What's all this I read? I think he meant the photo. I read all this. Where are you guys? You guys are on fire in the chat. Where are we? Here we go. The pic he is talking about is about Hot Toys. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was just on there. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. See, here it is, Hot Toys. And that's it. There's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Am I bugging out? Like, what am I missing? See, refresh. There's nothing here. And this is Facebook, so I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you guys are trying to tell me, because I would have, like I said, I didn't even see that when you guys were mentioning it, so I didn't even know what that was, you know. Let's see. Chris says, didn't see the man who built the world was he diorama with. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was sick. All of the figures climbing on top of each other all the way up to the helicopter. That was amazing. I saw that like 3 days ago. Sick. Krennic only 400. Only thing missing is my transaction. Come point it at me. My Play Toys Queen Amidala is inbound. I saw the pictures. I was talking to somebody. I forget who it was. Play Toys. Oh, also Rudy. Shout out to Rudy. So he messaged me and he said, he's messaged me the picture and he said, what do you think of this? So I own Play Toys, the Woody figure that was released last year, a few months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, maybe even longer than that. Actually, no, I don't even think it was last year. Or it could have been last year. Anyway, so Play Toys made that Woody figure, the one with the crazy eyes, people taking pictures with the, making the eyes like wacky and stuff. That figure is garbage. Garbage. Yes, it's cool. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's Woody. That's why I got it, because I know that, it means something to me, right? And knowing that Hot Toys was going to make their buzz, why would I not do it, right? So that's why I got it. But that body is trash. That figure is trash. All of it is trash, right? So me knowing this, right? Me knowing that company Play Toys is crap, right? Why would I get it? Again, I understand who else is making Queen Amidala. I can guarantee you somebody else will eventually. But right now, who's making it? Nobody else. Guess who's going to be the first one with Queen Amidala in their collection? Whoever gets that Play Toys figure. It's that simple. So there's nothing wrong with getting it. I chose not to get it because I already know the company. And if I know, unless it's something that it's necessary for me, then I'll get it. Like, for example, I didn't know Play Toys. Play Toys was the Woody was the first Play Toys figure I had ever seen, and it's the first Play Toys figure that I've ever owned. Right, so I bought that because I needed that Woody, not knowing anything about the company. Now I know the company. Now I know that I can't just jump into anything that company makes. Queen Amidala is a very important figure for any Star Wars collection. Obviously, specifically, what is it? Episode 2, I believe. So it's gonna look so. Rob, strictly, 99.9% strictly Star Wars collector. That's gonna look incredible in his collection, right? I don't need it because to me that's not that important to have in my collection. Again, because I know it's gonna be not great quality. So I'm not putting the money up for that. But I can guarantee you, just having her in your collection, you take a picture of that, it's going to look gorgeous. And that's all that matters. Because guess what? You're the only one looking at it and you're the one enjoying the figure. And that's all collecting it's about. It gets toxic when people get toxic. But there should be nothing wrong with you taking your pictures and posting and have people, sharing and not trying to bring you down, not trying to talk smack, not try to, just be negative, which happens all the time. And that's what makes the community, it makes it sad Because it's like, why do you have to be, like, what do you have to be so negative about everything? Well, that seems way overpriced. It is. It is. But again, they're licensed. They seem like they're making everything licensed. That's why I feel like the Stallone shop reached out to them to make their figures, because they must be a very well-known, licensed figure maker. Again, I've known them for many, many years, and they were making bodies at the time only. The bodies that they would make would come with a specific head sculpt. I remember it was a white male body that looked like Steven Seagal with his mouth open and long hair. And then there was the black body, which was the Terry Crews body that I told you guys about last time, that I needed for the Expendables Terry Crews character figure from that movie. I think it was the Expendables 2. So that's how I know that company, right? I know that company from that body, right? I have never purchased anything caustic ever again. Not because of anything else that they're crap. No, my experience with that body was all I needed from that company. Everything else that they've made, nothing has been appealing to me whatsoever. And not only that, but it's very expensive for what it is. So why would I pay $400 for a company that I know I'm not going to like? And it doesn't even look good in the pictures to me, right? We all have different tastes. We all have different likes. We all have different dislikes. So what I like, you don't have to like. And when you like, I don't have to like. It's that simple, right? So, but these companies are crazy with these prices. Like, you're not offering me anything there that's worth $400. Nothing. But because it's a random character, look at the same thing that they did with Fonzie. They made a Fonzie from Good Days, from Good Times, Good Days, Good Times. And what do you call it? He doesn't look great, but if you love Fonzie, you're gonna have Fonzie. It's that simple. So they make figures that not anybody who's made a Fonzie before. I've never been around a Fonzie. If maybe a custom many years ago, but that's it. I've never seen a company make a Fonzie before, ever. It's a cool character to have. I wouldn't buy him, especially for that money, because I don't need anything like that licensed. But they made him, and people are buying him. People like, people like stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. We're not all supposed to like the same stuff. I have Returns, Nightmare, To Begin, Tact. Oh, you got everything. That's sick. Dark Knight Forever. Yeah, you got everything. My God, that's awesome. That's gonna look sick if you take a sick picture. My God, remember that Chuck Norris commercial where he shows up at the guy's house? Oh my God, Colonel Braddock. Colonel Junior Braddock missed thing as it comes with guns and a stripper pole. Oh my God, it was posted on the San Antonio Hot Toys Facebook incoming. Oh, I see. That's why I'm like, what's going on? I was like, am I missing something? Am I missing something? No, not this. Not this. Oh, I see. Is this what you're talking about? This is what you're talking about. Yeah, this is old. Michael.
What's up, brother?
How are you?
Good. What's up?
All right. So we are getting into, so let's go before we get into this, because obviously, we just got here. So we're going to go back and we're going to get your opinion on this stuff, because we didn't talk about it last time because we were too busy talking about everything else. But now that you're here, tell me everything.
What, Battle Droid?
Super Battle Droid, yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Pre-order?
My last pre-order, actually. Last one, I think, ever. Is the...
Oh, well, how many did you get?
2.
You did get 2. See, I told you guys, at least you need 2, right? I only have 1 coming from Sideshow so far. If I decide to get another one from Toys for Kiddos, maybe.
I mean, I like it because you can tell like there's a Geonosis Battle Droid like in there somewhere, but it's just all like heavily armored, you know?
Well, look at the legs; they look pretty close to
Oh,
the
you know, it
Geonosis.
like you could like look at it from straight on. You can tell that's the helmet right there, just like tilted down on the Super Battle Droid, right? Like
Yep, right
that's
here. Yep.
yeah, that's it's just all that is just an armored up Geonosis droid, right?
Yeah, souped up. Yep. So you're getting two. How are you going to display all this?
I think like that right there, that looks good, right? I kind of think that look right there
This is
with
classy as hell
Django.
right there.
I mean, I have Dooku on his knees with Skywalker, you know,
Yes.
holding the
Yeah.
blades at his neck.
That last do it, kill him. Yeah, no, that's sick. And then look at that. How many Geonosis battle droids did you get?
I got a case, so it's 6.
Oh my god, man, this guy's unbelievable.
And I think I've only opened 2. I got 4 sitting behind me.
Did you you said you ordered this from what? From Sideshow?
Where did I get this one? This one I got from Time Walker.
Oh, Time Walker. Yeah, Time Walker Toys. Do you think they did a good job with it not being diecast, or would you wanted it to be diecast?
I don't think it matters, to be honest. You know what I mean? It would look the exact same on the shelf. You know what I mean? So,
but when it comes to,
I love the weight, of course. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
sure, if I had my preference, I would rather it be diecast. I'd rather cough up the $100 for it to be diecast. I would like to feel the cold diecast on that upper shell, but it's definitely not happening. You know.
Now, question for
you: it would
you.
be too top heavy. Think about it. Think how top heavy that figure would be if it was diecast.
Now, if you could, so I was talking about this earlier with price point regarding diecast. So this was priced at $243. How do you feel about that price not being diecast? And how would you feel, or what do you think it would have been priced at being diecast?
That seems right. You know what I mean? Because I guess I would have said like 229, but like 243 is the new 229, right? I mean, the Geonosis Battle Droid was $195. So I would have pegged this guy at 230 because it's just a little bit more molded plastic around the Geonosis body. So yeah.
Well, I think they had the price.
Right.
I think they had to price it up a little bit too, because remember, this is a brand new mold. They've never made this before, so we've never gotten anything like this before. So it's not a reused item. It's not a reused part. It's not a reused mold.
Is there electronics in there? Does that light really light up?
Yeah, it's an LED light. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of a waste.
So that's another charge, that light, and it's a single light. That's all it is. And
I know it's
in there, they could have made that luminous and save us some money,
Right.
And then so look at that. How do you think? What do you think about the articulation? Let me show you when he's.
I mean, I really want the I forget the another name of him, but like at the beginning of the movie of was it Phantom Menace, where those things that open up and Obi-Wan and what's his name are I'm describing it horribly. Sorry, I'm just waking up. It's
oh, you too? I took a nap too.
who's the, oh my god. It's at the beginning of the movie. Those things open up. That door opens up. That fake C-3PO comes out, and they start like deflecting all the laser blasts from those 2 droids that open up. I want those things. I don't know if they're called Super Battle Droids. Maybe that's the name of them.
These are the Super Battle Droids.
Those are? All right. Then maybe they're just battle droids.
I think they're called what? B2s, Super Battle Droids, something like that. But what do you think of the articulation?
I mean, I don't think it's it's not a dynamic posing figure. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if there's ever a figure to stand up exactly at a 10 hut, it's this thing. So if this thing was power pose, it wouldn't bug me, to be honest.
I mean,
have it upright.
You need it, but you need that thing. That is true. I mean, you didn't have the bottom. You didn't need the bottom to move at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it upright. These things aren't gonna like be in an action pose. They're gonna stand behind. They're gonna flank Django, or they're gonna flank Dooku. They're gonna be a background support character.
And Did you know that this goes in and out, the shoulder joint, like slides in and out, like the Iron Man joints?
It makes sense.
Yeah, right. Cool. It's a cool little thing. So yeah, look at that. Do you have everything here so far? Besides
Yeah, I got all those. Yep. Oh,
Crazy,
you know
right?
what? That's the new C-3PO, right?
Yeah, this is the.
Yeah, I don't
two.
have him. I don't have him yet.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a million C-3POs. I just don't have him.
I need a second one so bad because I have them. I don't have the regular look. So now we're gonna go over, what we were just about to get into, which was all of the announcements and releases for this year that are coming.
I have a couple of things to open too. If you want to open anything on stream tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a bunch of stuff come in, so
take your pick.
You know what? Really quick. You know what? You're gonna laugh. Remember this?
Yes. Oh, you're opening it today?
You know what? We were both looking at this, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And it was $200.
Yeah.
And I think it ended up going for like $205.
That's insane. Wait, you just got that?
Missing helmet? What?
Oh yes, the what do you call it? The auction.
Yeah. I won it.
Oh, you won it. Oh wow.
And I think
guys, so this is a double pack figure that I didn't even know existed. He told me about it. He's like, "Do you have this?" I was like, "No." I was like, "What is that?" So it's a 2-pack Stormtrooper 2-pack from A New Hope. And the thing about them is it's a deluxe. It's a look at that.
But this is what was wrong with it. It was nothing was taken out of the box, but they displayed the figures like in the comic shop, and they lost the helmet to one of them. So instead of this being this $500, $600, $700 set, it was $205.
Yeah. So guys, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't even know that was a thing.
Exclusive.
So it's a Sideshow exclusive piece that it comes with a rack for the guns. That's the exclusive accessory. And the thing about these Stormtroopers is not that they're just regular plain Stormtroopers. They're two different heights of Stormtroopers. So one is a certain height and the other one's a little bit shorter. Because to give you the actual look of every Stormtrooper, because they're all different sizes. So I had no idea that was a thing. Mike was like, "Oh, do you have this?" I was like, "What the hell is that?" And then I was like, "No, I never even heard of that." So he ended up showing me the what do you call it? The auction on eBay, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "You going for it?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to try," because he's like, "I got spare helmets, to put on this." So that's why he bought it. He got it for $205. That thing is like $700. That
I don't see the rack though.
What rack?
Like that gun rack, right? Was supposed to be the exclusive. Like I knew that this little thing is the exclusive. Like that's what I thought was the exclusive. That little.
Oh, so no, so the rack is for that other one, for that 515, the MMS 515 that you were talking about.
No, 515 had the Death Star backdrop.
Oh, so then I don't know. So
I mean, unless the case isn't. No, I don't see a rack anywhere.
Check the back.
Yeah, no, nothing on the.
Yeah, because it's supposed to come. That's what the exclusive is, the rack.
No rack. So. No. But either way, you know what I mean. Like that's for two, Stormtroopers that have different sizes. I gotta try those other helmets. So we'll see if those random helmets that I have fit on them. So we'll try that out.
Yeah, hopefully, because that'll be a waste if you can't use it.
Yeah, we'll find. I guess we're gonna find out. I have a bunch of helmets.
You're gonna have to customize it one way or another to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just use the thumbtack or the.
That's a great price for that thing, man.
I couldn't. I said to myself, I'm gonna bid it up to $250, and if it goes over $250, someone can have it. But it only went up, a couple more bucks.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna start looking for that one. I got to start looking for that 515. I never knew they existed. That's why I don't have them, or else I would have, I would have had them already. Let me see what you guys are saying very quickly before we get into the fire.
And then you know what? This guy came in too, so we can unbox him if we want.
Which one?
The one that I almost got because Fabs told me not to get him.
What is that? What is that? Oh, Mr. W. Yes, do it. Do it live. I said we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. All right. So we'll talk about the rest of these and then we'll start opening some shit.
Talking about third party, not sure if it was already mentioned, but did you see the giraffe named Johnny? So I did. And I saw that Kit posted a picture of it, kind of justifying that, not justifying, kind of pretty much saying that I guess somebody was talking about it, or I guess when the promo pictures came out, people were making fun of it. And he posted a picture pretty much trying to like come off like, oh, you know, the distributor or the you know, the company said that, you know, here's a picture of it. For those who try to make fun of it, here it is. It looks great. Yeah, no. So I don't know what he was talking about, but I'm going to pull that up because we're already here. And it's kind of funny because I didn't know that. Oh, wait, I think it's in the group. Yeah, it's in the group. Let me pull it up, guys, because you guys are gonna laugh a little bit. You know, you guys are gonna laugh a little bit because it's kind of funny, actually, that anybody thinks that that figure is good at all. You know, obviously people are going to like it. I'm not saying that you're wrong for liking it. You know, don't cancel me, guys. I'm responsible. Guys, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Woo! So this is what he said, right? So he says, pictures from the supplier. It's final product. Screw those people who tried to spread panic. By the way, we are going to send invoice in 1 to 2 days. Sincerely apologize for the delay. Number one, this figure came out very, very quickly. Okay. Remember that this figure comes with like a fire head sculpt. He looks like a match. So that's a good, you know, that's a plus to me, right? That the figure was announced literally feels like a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago or something like that. If that, feels very, very quick. And you know, it's here, but there's nothing great about any of this. Like not even a little. Look at the proportion of the neck, the head, and the shoulders and the arms. It doesn't even belong. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look nice. It's 100% out of proportion. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's a big ass head on that little body.
This is right up your alley, though. Like this is a Fabs.
I would never. And I saw the thing, and I was like, "This looks like a wannabe Ghost Rider, but like weirder." And like, I was like, "Nah." So
this is a Fabs Instagram special right here.
Imagine this is a turntable special. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I needed that Woody. Wait, what? I needed that Woody. Oh my god. Enjoying this stream. Oh, that's awesome. What are you drinking, my friend? What are you drinking? Are you drinking anything? Let me know. It's all about enjoying what you have and enjoying what you work with. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. But then you got people trying to shame you, you know, because you make yourself happy with your stuff. It's like, oh, well, don't do that. That's not good for you. The hell out of here. Axel, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya. I love Fonzie. Hey, no, I love the show. I remember, I didn't grow up on the show, but I know the show. It's a cool character to have in a collection, 100%. I would buy that in a heartbeat, but not from that company at all. Just because it doesn't look to my standards. You know what I mean? Happy days, not good times. That's what I meant. Yeah, see? There you go. I didn't grow up with the show. But I know him because I watched the show, you know. Fonzie from Good Times. Dynamite. That was oh my god. I forget the name of that show.
Yeah, his name's slipping me. What's his name?
Michael.
No.
Dynamite. It says Michael says Dynamite. No.
No.
Oh, I thought it was Michael. I guess if Arthur Fonzarelli was was black. Oh my god, that's the reboot. That's the Disney version. Oh man, and Fonzie only a year later. They're not cool. You guys.
JJ Walker, and there it is.
Hey Mike,
Commander
what?
Crew.
You like something? How are you going to display him? Arm up. He said arm up, arm down. So many possibilities.
Yeah, really.
Hey, I've been working on a lot of profiles. So there's a little trick that you guys may not know. For those who don't have a million figures, okay, you may not know this technique. But what you do is you turn the body slightly to one side, and then you turn the head like this. Professional.
It's not like all of my figures are pretty much. All of them are on a slight angle, and then all of them do right. Like they have the slight head tilt out, so they look at me.
Oh my god, that is the professional style of posing.
That's the move. I like that move. Blue Steel, I think that is.
Oh man, that's when you guys know I've evolved, guys. If you haven't joined the group 16 Evolution on Facebook, but that's how you know I've evolved. When I'm no longer a museum style poser, I'm actually a more professional style poser. Imagine a more professional. My god, droids, Doritos, destroyers. Oh, that's what they're talking about.
The ones that fold out, the destroyers. Yeah.
Destroyers. Fabs, freeze for a couple. Yes, Mike, start unboxing. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought we were gonna.
No. No. You unbox. I'll get your attention while you're unboxing.
Let me grab these helmets. Let me see if this helmet thing.
Yeah, go see if they work. Droid.
You hear something fall over? It's me busting.
Droidica. Destroyers, it's what it's called. Destroyers. The Droidica. I was trying to get it out fast, and my thumbs are fat. Is it far? My thumbs are far. You can put a Luke or Han on that. Nice. Carlos says, yes, I've been looking for that duo. It's worth Grail. Yeah, I never heard of it. Never heard of that combo double pack Stormtrooper set ever. And that MMS, guys, you can look it up too. MMS 515. It's just a plain Stormtrooper with a special edition accessory.
514 doesn't have the backdrop, and that's the cheap one. 515 has the Death Star backdrop.
Right, the light up backdrop.
The light up. Yeah, it takes 3 AAA batteries.
That's great and probably pretty rare too. Yeah, no, it is very rare. It's very rare because, again, I didn't even know it was a thing. And the reason why it's also rare is because it's from A New Hope. A New Hope, they didn't make a bunch of stuff from A New Hope at all. At all. You know, especially back then. I think that's why I don't know when that thing was made. I didn't saw it. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't appealing to me because it was just 2 plain Stormtroopers. I don't know what the situation is, but I don't remember ever seeing that stuff. Would kill okay meme for a clean New Hope Stormtrooper or 5 instead of 5. I did a girl with no rack, I think. Faz, you said a rack. No, it is. It comes with not that one, not the 515. There's another one. Mike, you remember the MMS? The one that comes with the rack? It's that one, right? That double pack.
What?
With the rack, with the gun rack?
Yeah.
It is that one.
It's 268, but it seems like there's a version that comes with the gun rack, which
right.
Maybe that's an overseas version, and then there's because I thought the Sideshow exclusive version came with the little, that little black mouse droid from the Death Star.
Right.
All right, this helmet definitely doesn't work. I think this is the
Mandalorian?
The damaged Mandalorian trooper. Remember the one that's all scuffed up? That doesn't work.
But it looks decent though. It looks fine.
No, the colors are off.
Oh, it's off. Okay.
Yikes.
Actually, it's not too bad. Actually.
Yeah, no, it can't.
The light. You're right.
It can't be too bad because Yeah, you know what it looks like? It looks like a half clean, half dirty remnant. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So that, I mean, again, that works.
That's not bad at all. We have, let's see, who is that? This is this is supposed to be Johnny Storm, MB Dyson. Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four. Again, this is not even the full figure. The full figure comes with a head sculpt that's on fire, with him on fire. It looks like the Ghost Rider head sculpt that's on fire. Literally like that, but worse. So again, this is whoever's getting it, God bless, enjoy it. But yeah, he has Reed Richards. Exactly. Oh, a Fabs figure. Oh my god. Yeah, this figure. What'd you say this one looks like?
It's not the greatest sculpt, this damaged one, but I think this looks better.
That looks kind of like the one from
that's the one that's all effed up.
Yeah, that's from the 2-pack, the Boba Fett.
But the white matches way better with the
Right. No, that looks sick.
Those are going to be the two options, because all these other ones are.
Why don't you try to
dirty.
go on? So why don't you go on eBay and just try to get a plain helmet?
You don't think I tried to do that already?
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, yeah, there's. I want to say there's no helmets, but there's not many. Let's put it that way. Nothing for discount. I think this is the one I'm going to be going with, though. That damage.
No, it looks nice. That looks very nice, and it's different. You know what I mean? Nobody has that look. Especially that figure looks like stretch. You know how I feel about Kit. Oh my god. Johnny Stone looks like plastic manifest. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that looks like garbage.
Yeah, no, I would never. And I would love a Fantastic Four set. I would love, to have the thing on my collection. I feel like it's a figure that Hot Toys would nail, do so well. But third party, I don't know about that. JJ Walker. The old million figure to the ancient Chinese secret. I'll be able to pose as B2 battle droids just fine when I take them outside of play. This guy, unbelievable. When my thumbs feel far, I put down the pipe. The pipe. Ancient Yike secret. You guys are nuts. Jim called the Yike clan. Chris says, you see those 2-pack Trooper on Mercari? They had one for 150 because one trooper had a foot missing. No way. Oh, did you win some? No.
Come on.
Oh my God, Chris.
I don't win my 1/6 lottery, my 1/6 kit lottery tickets. Never.
Chris, you should have sent me that link. I would have bought it. As Mike is showing his find, Fab shows the Asian chick.
Yay.
Oh my God. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Damn, Mike, you can't beat us for that. No, you can't. He got a great deal for that.
Yeah, that was too good of a deal to pass up. I had to get that.
Fabs, I don't have a Superman. Would you be able to suggest the best one out currently? In art, I believe. No.
I don't know. I like that shiny suit that Hot Toys did.
Yeah, the Justice League one.
Yeah.
I like. I'm gonna tell you right now. My favorite Superman, right? I don't think it's the best one, but it's the best one to me. Man of Steel, Superman. That figure, to this day, looks incredible. The suit is completely different than every other suit ever made. So I love that Superman. If we're going for Henry Cavill, Christopher Reeve, we have a regular one and a evil version, right? I like the clean version better than the evil version, but the evil version came with this nice fancy base, but obviously it is what it is. And obviously there are different versions of Supermans as well. We have that Brandon Ruth version from his show that was made by So-So Toys, which, that figure was crap. That body was crap. But you have the representation of another Superman in your collection. So, again, the best one for me is Man of Steel Superman. And I really, really like the black suit, Superman, the combo pack, Nightmare Superman, black suit Superman. I like that figure as well because I like the black suit. But when it comes to the entire figure, Man of Steel is mine. Reeves evil version. See, they're okay, but the evil version, I have a custom that is way better than that evil version. Way better. The beard, the weathering, the dirtiness on the suit, all of that way better than the evil. And the evil version is great, but it's not the same. Every time you show the wait, why?
Yay.
Oh man, he's gonna get in trouble.
Man, I almost screwed up and canceled this. That
Cancel
would have
what?
been a bad move.
Why it's really that good in hand? Show
I don't
him.
know where the head sculpt. I don't know where people were getting the head sculpt was bad.
Well, I remember, like I said, I saw the first one and I was like, this thing looks beautiful, the prototype, and I was like, Then I saw it when it came out. I was like, I'm good.
Should I take the glasses off?
No, it looks fine. That's
this
that's
is
not
a
bad.
cool little accessory, right? That little
The champagne glass, yeah.
champagne glass. But yeah, like that. I mean, you probably can't see that head sculpt too good, but I feel like this. Yeah, that's a good head sculpt.
It's decent then.
Yeah, for a third party.
And for Mars tours, not only third party,
The
Mars tours.
glasses they fit they fit perfectly around the ear, like that.
So there you go, guys.
Yeah, this is solid.
Give it a 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'd give this a. I'd give this a 9. This is where I look at. It's what did I pay? $160. It's worth getting at $160.
All right. So there you go, guys. A 9 for $160.
I mean, I think I've seen it go a little higher, like in the 220s, and it's still worth getting in the 220s. But I mean,
Really? That body is nice and tight and everything?
of course. Well, I've had way worse ankles. Okay, so I mean, these ankles are garbage, but I've had worse.
Well, you got to tell them everything about the
The
figure.
legs aren't bad. The legs are the knees are ratchet. You hear that? So it's like kick. So that'll make sure the figure stands, but the ankles are loose, but the knees are ratchet. There's like a gear in there, or a ratchet joint.
So guys,
again, I didn't have the Hot Toys Bruce Wayne 2-pack.
Right.
I ended up getting the my Batman representation is the second Batman. I like the symbol better.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I almost got that. And again, just to have a different look of the Bruce Wayne, but I was like, nah. I was like, I'm okay.
No, this is solid. This is all day.
Oh, look at that. I paid $139 for Mr. W. That's cheap. My God.
Well, wasn't it with a deposit then with that? So I mean,
He is now up to $275 on eBay. Crazy, right?
You know what I saw too? The same company that made Mr. W here is doing that Joker.
Which one?
The painted face. The painted face. Mr. J, I think is the name of it.
The prankster? No.
No. It's the painted face Nicholson, like where he's like the face painted.
Oh, yes.
And that one actually looks so good. I asked Kit, I'm like, you got a second one? I'll take a second one because there's really two looks with it. And of course,
yes, there are two looks. Yep.
Radio silence. So that means there's absolutely no extra.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
Does that come with anything else? Like this kind of stuff will never leave the box for me. Does that come out for you?
Never. I never use those bases anyway.
Yeah, like the base, the plaque, that stuff will never in a million years come out of this box.
All right, I guess he doesn't have anything here.
Well, Mr. W for the win.
So here, you heard it here first, guys. A 9, loose ankles, worth the 160, and even worth up to 220.
But that head sculpt is super solid for like this This is a So-So Toys level head sculpt, to be quite honest.
Is it that good? Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes have the nice paint on them to make them glossy. Look, I get where maybe the complaints came from because it's the hair. You know what I mean? Like
Correct. And that's the first thing I saw was I was like, that hair is crap compared to the promo pictures. Again.
Yeah, but in hand, it's not as bad as those promo pics made it seem.
I'm going to pull up the figure.
Why does he come with an extra cummerbund? What's the point of that?
Two different looks. So one's like squares and one is plain black. One's got like checkers on it and the other one's
I love this. I almost canceled this movie now.
Well, you're lucky you got it because you don't even have the first one. If you had the first one, you wouldn't really need a second one.
Right.
Oh, guys, so just so you guys know, for those who are looking for it, so Mars Toys is still available for the Black Manta. So it looks like I'm about to place the order because I need that. And this is the Joker you're talking about. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't. He don't even have it anymore. Nope, he don't even have it anymore. Also, this guy looks decent for those who want a what do you call it in their collection. But yeah, so guys, it looks like it's gone. You heard, Mike?
What?
Your Joker's gone.
The Joker off of Kit's website?
Yep. With the face.
Let me tell you, they came out with the promo pics, and I was like, I need another one. So yeah, I emailed him immediately upon like getting the warning, not even getting the invoice. He sends out that email saying, "Hey, I'm about to invoice you for
right.
Mr. J," and I'm like, "Look, invoice me for 2 if you got an extra one." And of course, I get an invoice for 1.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He's gone. He don't even have like the pictures on.
And he looks like he looks good. I like that painted face with like the melted face, and then
that's the one I like. That's the one I like. I like the one with the melting face. But the only thing I didn't like was that he's like, his eyes are closed and he's laughing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, eh.
Well, I mean, look, there's definitely 2 looks there. Like that's why it would have been nice to get two of those. Now that's a regret.
That's the one head sculpt that I need. Also, guys, like I told you guys, this is finally out. This is mine, guys. I can't wait for this head sculpt. I can't wait. I hope this thing is good. That's all I want to know. I just hope it's good. What do you think of it, Mike?
I mean, I'm not a fan of the horror stuff. I mean, it's cool.
Mars Toys is making Mr. J. Yes, I don't know why Kid doesn't have it. Let me go back to the.
Yeah, if you can find.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna guess I paid either 160 or 180. I think I paid one. I don't know. I think my invoice was 140, so I must have paid 25 or 30 as a deposit.
Yeah, Mike. Here. So you get 2 head sculpts. You get one with a little bit of paint like coming off, and then you get the one that's completely bleeding. Look at that. So you get. It looks like you get 3, Mike. 3 head sculpts. 1, 2, and 3. You get a full clean one with a little bit of white, and then one with completely bleeding.
See, I only saw. I thought it was only 2.
No, it's 3. So it looks like it's worth it. But this one right here, as you can see with the little white on top, and this one are pretty much the same.
And look, even if the hair's bad, like the hat helps, fix that and like.
Yeah, but even that hat sucks though. Look at that. That hat looks like crap.
I don't know.
This one maybe. Look. Maybe that one.
Yeah, that looks like crap there.
Look at that. He's not bad. He doesn't look bad.
See that's what I want. I want the melted face with the painted.
This.
Yeah. Yes. because it's that scene with Vicky Vale.
I just wish it would have given him the proper outfit. This is not what he wore during that scene. So it's not movie accurate at all. But I'm kind of like, I want this now.
You didn't order this?
No. I'm not, because I know what Mars Toys is all about. I didn't even get the what do you call it? The Cesar Romero Joker, that prankster. I didn't even get him, and I have Batman and Robin 66 from Hot Toys.
That blows my mind, man. You have the 66 Batmobile. Like, I'd be all in on that line.
See, but that's the thing. Like, because I know the quality, right? And I understand that it's, I'm not going to sit there and play with these figures and, for the joints to matter. No. But because I know that it's going to be a very cheap quality figure, right? I'm like, I don't need it that bad. If it's something that I know it's a decent, if Blitzway, for example, Enterbay, for example, made these figures, that's a completely different story. Not because of the licensing, but because of the quality, right? Forget Hot Toys for a second, right? Other companies making good quality figures, right? Not everything has to be Hot Toys for it to be good, even though 99% of the time it is, right? So that's how I get picky with my stuff, right? Some, like, for example, Mike always says, "Oh, how do you buy that crap?" Because I have, like, in my mind, I collect a certain way, right? Mike thinks of his collection a certain way, then he looks at mine, or he talks about mine and says, "Oh, I would never get something like that." Yeah, and we collect the same stuff. We collect Hot Toys, we collect Sideshow, but he has his own taste and I have my own taste. So we don't have.
I mean, you will buy a Hot Toys product over like something like this, or like that Cesar Romero Joker, which might, I feel like, fit better with like your lines. You'd rather buy like that bug-eyed Hot Toy motorcycle and bug figure because it's going to be a better quality figure. I mean, again,
correct, 100%.
Just straight up quality wise, sure, that bug figure and that bike is going to be
correct.
Have
Absolutely.
much better detail.
Absolutely, and that is 100%.
Whereas
correct.
I would want the line. Like, I would rather have my line complete and have that figure, even in the background standing somewhere.
Right, and to a certain extent that is true. But also, when it comes to completing lines, I will complete the line. It's just, for whatever reason, these figures specifically, these Mars Toys figures specifically, aren't doing it for me. Again, because I know what the quality is going to be, right? And I don't buy everything, that has amazing quality. No, we know that. I buy, plenty of third parties that are Woody I just mentioned, So it's not about that. But again, that's my way of being picky with certain figures. Am I ever going to get that prankster? Absolutely. After the second release announcement for the pre-order, I said, I have nothing to worry about. There's no value in this figure. It's made 3 times already. I'll find it for $100 eventually. So that's another reason why I'm not rushing with Mars Toys with anything. When somebody asked, I believe it was Carlito last stream about the Mr. W. What did I say? Oh, that's got to be available because they're constantly reissuing these figures. So why would I assume that even if it's sold out, right? Let's just say, it was sold out. Why would I assume that they wouldn't make that again when they've done the prankster 3 times already? It only makes sense, right? So if they're that type of company doing stuff like that, why wouldn't I expect them to do it over and over and over? It doesn't make sense for them not to. Because they're making the money. They keep, and I told you guys this last time, they keep making I don't know how to say this. They keep putting out pre-orders for us to keep pre-ordering the same figure because it keeps selling out. You guys haven't, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on Kitchen's website lately, this never happened before. Present Toys, Mars Toys, all these little companies that came out of the woodwork within the past year or maybe even 2 years. What do you guys notice that he does on his website? right after they're sold out, usually immediately after they're sold out, taking a short pre-order.
He's always taking. Well, not I guess.
No.
Some popular figures he has. Like if it's a hot pre-order,
that has only been happening for the past couple of years, maybe 3 years max. He never, for any release, did that. Didn't matter what it was. The thing is, what you guys are not understanding here, and the reason why this is happening is Kit is more involved with these companies than any other company out there. So he's very involved with Present Toys. He's very involved with Mars Toys, directly, not just distributing, directly, partnership style stuff. That's why he's so defensive sometimes when it comes to, for example, the what do you call it? The Johnny Storm product that we just saw. Why would he care about somebody bashing a third-party figure that he's selling? Obviously, I understand that if somebody's bashing it, guess what? I'm going to be stuck with this product, and I'm not going to be able to sell it if somebody's talking crap about the product.
I've never seen him actually come out.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. So, again, why is he getting emotional and getting personal about figures? Think about it. It only makes sense. Why would I get upset about anybody telling me, hey, your figure looks like crap? I didn't make the figure. It's not my problem. And it happens all the time. I'll post a picture. Why does that look like that? I don't know.
I'm going to make another public service announcement. Run and go get him.
Hold on. Wait.
Go get him now. I'm telling you guys, this we were bashing him. You need to go get him.
Yeah, I was bashing the hair, guys.
Yeah, mistake.
So that's the thing, guys. You have to understand, why things happen. That message with the Johnny Storm. Why would he ever, say anything like that? You know what I mean? Picture from supplier. It's final product. Screw those people who try to spread panic. Again, what panic are you spreading? Look at that arm. Look at that arm. In the picture, look how cheap that looks. Look how small that looks.
Yeah, that looks horrible.
That is trash. But again, whatever the excuse is for the figure, why is he getting offended? Why is he getting upset? There's no reason. As a seller, why would you I don't care. I'm just selling it. That's not my problem. But that's the thing. It's just you guys got to realize that it's more personal to him now. Because again, he's more attached to these companies. InArt, you're going to tell me he's not attached to InArt? 100%. Kit, and it's very common. It's very common knowledge. Kit hates Hot Toys. He hates Hot Toys and he hates Howard. Because apparently, again, I wouldn't know this. They know that because they're over there. Because apparently Howard is a keyboard, what do you call it? A keyboard warrior, and he likes to talk a lot of smack. So I guess, as a company, they don't like him for that. And I know this, from having personal conversations with Kit myself, for many years. So it's not just like, oh, I met Kit last week. No, I've been talking to Kit and dealing with Kit for years. Before a lot of you guys were even in the hobby, I've known Kit. So I've had very personal conversations with Kit about, obviously collecting and figures and stuff like that for many years. So I know all this, so that's why this is happening in the third party world, specifically with these companies that you mostly only find where? With Kit.
And a super solid guy. Like Kit is really a solid.
There's no, again, I mean, from personal experience, I've never had an issue with Kit. Any issue that I've ever had, he's fixed with no questions asked. He's never said, oh, this and that or whatever. If he ever asked for a picture of anything, it would be to show the what do you call it? The supplier, whoever sent them the figures, but that's it. So when it comes to service, never had an issue.
Yeah, he's always fixed things. Like, and let me tell you, it's been a rarity though. You know what I mean? Like, there's been literally one one time, I think maybe twice, but
Right.
one
Yeah.
where like
It's very rare. It's very rare
something
that
comes in
anything happens.
damaged, and he's like, "Look, I'll send you, another head sculpt, or I'll send you another
Right.
arm, or whatever the heck it
Yep.
is."
And that's why, that's why he's stuck around. That's why he's been around forever. That's why he's still around forever. That's why, it's very rare that people complain about Kit. But in this stream right now, there's somebody who had a very bad issue with Kit that made Kit look very bad when I was told the story, right? It came off very bad, very not like Kit, to react the way he did, according to the story I was told. So again, it could be because it's more personal for him now. He's more involved now because, again, I've never heard of anybody saying that Kit got nasty with them, which is what I heard. I never heard that, that he reacted a certain way or he exploded about anything. I've never heard that. I've never seen that, experienced that, but I heard that from, again, somebody in this chat right now. So that's the thing, it's just these short pre-orders are happening because, again, there's an attachment to these companies. Why aren't these short pre-orders given to Giant Toy or any other third-party reseller? Because it's not, they don't have that connection. They don't have that relationship with Kit. If you pay attention, with Kit in his group, you guys ask for whatever, he'll answer right away, or he'll answer eventually. Oh,
Let me tell you, there was a time where I was really out for those Marvel Hot Toys light boxes.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And they came out with a bunch of them, right? And I wanted them like for the tops of my displays. I have these like old curio cabinet, not old, but they're curio cabinet displays. And I was really wanting the light boxes. And he went out of his way, like he went down to the store, like down to the Hot Toy store, and got me those light boxes for me. Did that for me like as a favor for a customer. It's not like we're buddies, you know what I mean? So like,
exactly,
what a solid move that was.
No, he's very good.
Created a customer for life. I'll always get stuff from Kit now because of that.
He will accommodate you. He will fix whatever issue. Again, he's not a perfect human being. Mistakes, can be made, have been made. Again, not with me, but I know a story from somebody, again, in this chat right now that had a very bad experience. It's the very first time I've heard of him acting that way ever. Because, again, to me, never. I've never heard it from anybody else either. So, it shows that something's going on, Pennywise, where's Gandalf? Here's Gandalf. I was gonna save this for the end, but since you guys can't wait, here's Gandalf. Only one eye seems to move. There's your Gandalf. Figure of the year.
Who made this?
No, this is Inart's Gandalf that somebody got, and it looks like only one eye is moving because the other one's cockeyed and the other one doesn't move. So it looks like one is broken and one is moving.
Is there a system like the Hot Toy system? Is it two little
I have no idea what they do. I don't even know if my Pennywise, because the Joker, I didn't even bother with the eyes, so I don't even know if it has the rolling eyes. But the Pennywise, I don't even know if it has it. I don't think so, but I don't know. So I don't even know what system they use. Does anybody know in the chat what system they use? Do they use the separate of one little stick each, or is it one system for both eyes? Fab, you have so much worse figures in your collection than that. Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. But again, I'm not getting it because I already see the pattern.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. 3 pre-orders, right? Three pre-orders already. So what value can that figure possibly have? 0. Therefore, I know that I could get that on eBay or somewhere for way cheaper than retail. I missed it the first time. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it the second one. Then I saw the third one. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, there's no rush for this at all. Which is, again, why I thought that the Mr. Wayne, the Mr. W figure was going to, they were going to remake. And again, just because Kit said they're not does not mean they're not. He could easily say, hey, taking a short pre-order again. And it's a huge possibility. Why? It's a very, very simple figure to make. All they're doing is a head sculpt. That's it. Suits, they've made suits forever. Glasses, generic. Champagne glass, no, doesn't cost anything. These things are all pennies and cents. So absolutely they can make this figure over again. Just because Kit said, oh, we're not making it, doesn't mean they're never going to make it again. And if they see the request and the demand for these figures, for this Bruce Wayne, you better believe they're going to make that figure 100%, because it's money in their pocket. It's very easy money in their pocket. Why did they make 3 batches of the Joker? Because the demand was crazy. And look, he's not sitting on any of them. 3 batches of Jokers, and he's not sitting on a single one, at least as far as I know. I'm not looking for it, so I don't know. I'm just assuming, right, that they're all sold out. Right, so if you're taking a short pre-order, whoever pre-orders is getting their thing, and that's it. So it should be sold out. So why wouldn't they do it again to make that money again a second time? It's simple. So again, it may not happen now, but is it going to happen again? Most likely 100%. Because again, it's easy money. And just remember, they're going to do this with the Riddler, the Penguin, anything from these lines that makes them money. Again, remember that they'll take their pre-order, but they won't make that many extra pieces at all. That's why they'll take a second pre-order. They don't just make like Hot Toys. They don't make 10,000 to have, them sitting in a warehouse. This is a little bit more controlled. This is not super mass produced like Hot Toys is. So it's a little bit different, right? So that's why they're able to make all these batches, because everything's selling out. So they don't have to worry about, man, I'm getting stuck with all this stock. Very simple. So they could keep doing this all the time. They'll make a pre-order of 200. Let's just say 200 is not anywhere near Hot Toys' numbers. Anywhere near. Again, 200 is a very low number. I know it's probably more than that, but it's just an example. So it's very, very tricky. Somebody needs to make a Vicky Vale. Yes, that is very true. She's necessary 100%. 100%. Especially because we have him as Batman, the first Batman. Obviously, she wasn't in Batman 2, but even so, she would look good with him, on there as well. Tell them what's the real deal with. Oh man. Well, I think you should say it. I don't want to say it. I think you should say it. Junk food. Nah, I broke my diet. This is for this IRS worth it. For this, it's worth it. Wait, you broke your diet for which one? For the Mr. W or for Gandalf? Let me know. Mike, open a figure. Wow. How are you, my friend? Welcome. I didn't even know you were in here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Mr. Mom says, and I'm referring to that Bruce. Oh, okay. No, Mr. This guy. Unbelievable. Oh, so yeah, so you got Mr. Wayne. Look at you. Yeah, no, I didn't get that. Because I have the what do you call it? The double pack. And actually, guys, I bought 2 Batman Return double packs. So I have one Batman regular. I have one Batman with the Michael Keaton head sculpt and the ripped cowl. And then I have the Michael Keaton with the tux. So I bought 2 double packs. One, I have a complete, a full Batman just sitting in a box, literally just sitting there. a full Batman and a full what's his name? Not a full Batman, a Bruce Wayne. Just a complete body, just sitting in the box, brand new. I once broke my arm and it looked just like the Johnny Storm. Unbelievable. That looks like Steve Rogers before he got juiced up. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Mr. Mom, great stream on Broke My Die. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, check out Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom streams Mondays. What is it, Mr. Mom? What time? 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Let him know what time you stream. Mr. Mom is the reason why I stream. Imagine. Yeah, check out Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom's he's been trying to teach me the ropes of YouTube. Not really. Mr. Mom. Guys, hit that like button. There's 38 of you guys in here. Please, if you don't mind, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. All of you guys who've stayed the entire show. My Asian retailer name. I need a diecast Gandalf. Imagine that. How about a regular one that works? You know, use a single stick. Oh, single stick. Okay. Hot Toys. I one time used. Yes, I have those. Absolutely. I have the Joker. The Jack Nicholson Joker has. It's not a one set. It's two. I believe it's two different eyes. A lot of them used to be two separate things, and then at one point they were making the two eyes just one control. So I remember that. Derek, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here, my friend. Yike. He wants some yike.
Yike.
Jim Cole. What about DJ and the student? Yes, so we're going to talk about that too. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're going to get all into that. Mr. Mom burning hot yeah, he burns them and he chops them up with the saw, with the it's not an electric saw. It's a what do you call it? It's a gas powered saw. This guy with the boxes. Unbelievable. Yeah, he makes good videos, Mr. Mom. So guys, now that Uncarded ruined the surprise, we're gonna get into the big dog. The big dog. We got so we're gonna get into it because it's gonna get juicy. All right, guys. I want to hear and see how many of you guys are very, very excited for the armory. So we're gonna get everything set up. Hold on. Because Uncarded needed to. All right, we're starting, guys. We're starting. All right, guys, let's go. Come on. These commercials, man, so annoying. Unreal. All right, guys, here we go. And obviously, I'll wait for Mike to, we'll do it again with Mike when he gets back. I kind of had a stroke. Mike needs a new chair. He's got the same type of chair I got. We got those like office chairs, those gaming chairs. I don't like at all, and they're tiny. This is like big. It's got the armrests. I love my chair. That's what we both got, the same style of chair. Look, we got like desk chairs. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's make this big. Come on, don't do that to me. All right, ready? Here we go. So, Kojun. So this is the. So for those who don't know, Kojun is the Viper of J&D. So here it is. Another beginning. So I got to stop it before it fades. There we go. So it looks like they're redoing the first one, right? Not the one that Hot Toys is making now with the clear acrylic look. Right? So where do we begin? Where do we even begin? Okay. So now that we know what J&D is about regarding 1/6 scale, right? When it comes to prices, I don't know anybody who's looking for this at this point when it was made very clear, apparently, that the owner of J&D doesn't really care for the North American business, right? He's not really looking to have his product shipped to us anyway. Very respectable. He doesn't need the American money. Very respectable. One way I look at, this as well is this. Hot Toys is a worldwide company, right? Obviously, you can say anything you want about Hot Toys, but they're a worldwide company. They're a great company. They're a professional company. There is, to my opinion, to my knowledge, in my opinion, regarding 1/6 scale, Hot Toys is king, right? So with that said, companies like Inart, right? You have companies like Inart coming in, overcharging as much as they're overcharging for making products that are nowhere near to the Hot Toys quality. Not even a little bit. Okay? Not even a little bit. So I think, and this is what I've told you guys from day one regarding Inart, they're in here for money. Money and only money. They're not making you a good quality product. They're not making you a great quality product. They're not making you anything that is worth what they're charging. As you saw, I just showed you guys. I'm going to show you guys again. None of this stuff. And again, I'm not saying that they can't make mistakes or anything like that. No. But with the amount of money that they're charging, we should not be having these mistakes at all. Right? Not even a little bit. So, Inart to me is here to take as much money as possible, as fast as possible. If you pay attention, they're a company that doesn't want to be or isn't worldwide licensed, right? By any means. But they're dying to get their product to the US. Why? Why? Because they want as much money as possible. So they try to figure out any way to get as much money as possible. J&D doesn't care about that. They don't care. They don't need our money. They're making it clear, I don't need your money, America. So if you want my product, you're going to go out of your way and come find my product. Because I'm not selling it to you. I'm not offering it to you. I'm not showing it to you. I'm not even, I don't even care that you know about my product. You can only respect that. Because any company, as a business owner, I want as much business as possible. It's that simple. So the fact that he's closing himself off from a huge market, which is America, shows that he does not give a single about our money at all. Again, very respectable. He knows what he's got. He knows he doesn't have to sell it to you. He knows he doesn't have to promote it to you because he knows what he makes. Again, that's great for him. I'm not looking to buy any of his products for $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, whatever he wants to charge. Let his rich collectors pay for that because that's who it's for. Right? I would never be able to justify any of that because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, you have a cool figure. You're one of the very rare people that have that figure. Very cool, right? You can't knock that at all. If you got that money, cool. That's your money. Do whatever the hell you want with it. You can't knock that. You can't bash somebody for buying what they want to buy. You cannot do that because it's not. How does that bother you that somebody's spending their money that they work for on their stuff that makes them happy? That's not your problem. It shouldn't affect you. So why bash somebody for having the money and wanting to make themselves happy buying these, outrageously priced figures? That's not your business. That's not my business, But I can tell you that I'm not going to ever even having that money. You know what I mean? Even because it doesn't make sense. You know how much you could do with $2,000 instead of having a toy on a shelf? It doesn't make sense. I don't care how amazing the product is. No 12-inch toy is worth $2,000 to me. So J&D coming in can't even be considered a product that is going to intermingle with a Hot Toys collection. It's that simple. We could talk about J&D for topics. We can talk about J&D for information, just to see what's going on with the company. But you're not going to have people being able to actually speak on these items in hand. It's not going to happen. It's going to be very, very rare. So who's really getting into this line? If you're getting into this line, you're going to be getting out of a lot of other lines. It's that simple. So anybody involved in this game, in this J&D game, is a completely different world of collector, right? If you think Artisan is expensive, if you think Artisan is expensive, what do you think is going to happen with something like this? And people are already complaining about Artisan being expensive, but this is cool. Everybody's apparently looking for this. Everybody's, where can I get my J&D? But everybody's complaining about $500 Artisans. Crazy, right? It's crazy. So again, we don't know price. You don't know what this is going to be. We don't know how much this is going to be. We don't know how they're going to sell this. Remember that apparently they're doing a Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Apparently it's supposed to be a triple pack. How much can that possibly be? Ridiculous. Again, who's really going to be going crazy for these figures? Whoever you are, God bless you, enjoy it, but it's not going to be many of you, I can tell you that. So one thing I noticed, again, this is why Hot Toys is king. This is why Hot Toys is where it's at. This is why Hot Toys is the company that is and will always take over the world. As a longtime collector of Hot Toys, in the beginning, there were so little amounts of figures made that not everybody got one. And that made you feel special, right? So a lot of people would always talk about, reissue this, reissue that. I would love one. And a lot of the talk was, not everybody's meant to have this. This is not meant for everybody. Not everybody should. If you missed out on it, guess what? That's your problem. Go overpay on eBay. But constant reissues for this stuff, it's not going to be good. Look what happened. It killed all the value when Hot Toys started reissuing and overproducing. Killed everything. Killed the entire market because of what people wanted, right? They wanted all these things that not everybody had. Now everybody gets everything and people don't even want it. That's why everything's sitting. That's why everything's just losing value, because this is what Hot Toys did. Now, why is Hot Toys such a great company? Even though back then a lot of people, weren't able to get these figures, or at least at retail for the most part. At some point, if you really wanted it, you were able to get your figure at any point. It was available, overpriced, but it was available at any point, right? What is the point of that? Well, more people got to buy Hot Toys figures. Therefore, more people got to come into the community and share their thoughts on their figures, on their collections, on their stuff, right? They got a chance to eventually get that figure. What's going to happen with J&D? There's going to be, again, very, very limited amounts of people, actual people in the US having this. And what are people going to do? Go to those channels to view those reviews, to see what they say. And that's as far as you're going to go knowing anything about the figures, because you're never going to get it. It'll be unreachable, right? Because Hot Toys, something will sell out. And if you got to overpay, you'll overpay $300, whatever, $200, whatever it is, you're overpaying, right? But it's not going to be thousands of dollars, right? There are figures right now on, by Hot Toys that are worth over $1,000. And those are some of the figures that I'm missing right now. So with J&D, you're not going to have as many people sharing that passion for these figures, talking about these figures, sharing their thoughts about these figures, sharing their likes or dislikes about these figures. It's not going to happen. So it's going to be, J&D is going to be an island of figures, literally a standalone world of figures that people are going to be so interested in. Oh my God, the new J&D, but nobody's going to get. Nobody's going to get because it's unreachable. So how can you ever include a company like J&D into the world of 1/6 when it's unreachable? 15 of us will never have a J&D figure in our collection blending in or mixed in with Hot Toys. Not 15, not 10, not 5. Unreachable. I'm not saying nobody's going to get it. That's not what I'm saying at all. People are going to get it. People will buy it. People in America will buy it. I know that for a fact. What I'm saying is it's not going to be enough people to even have a thought on what the figure is like, what the figure is about. And the worst part about it is, again, with Hot Toys, anything or most of it is reachable. You have to overpay. Absolutely. Again, whether it's 100, whether it's 200, whether it's 300, you're going to have to overpay. But it's reachable. Even if you have to pay for an old figure that you missed out on, $500, it's reachable. But you're going to tell me that a $2,000 figure at retail that is very, very limited to a very, very low number sells out. And you're going to be able to get it for what? For an extra $100, an extra $200, an extra $300? No. If it's already $2,000, it's only going to go up more because it's that much more limited. So again, untouchable, unreachable. Nobody's waiting for this figure to sell out to, hey, let me get it later when it's cheap. Never. I would be super shocked if a figure like that ever went below retail, because it doesn't happen. Because there's so many, there's a certain amount made and everybody wants one. You're going to tell me that anybody, let's say, for example, this Bat Armory is $3,000. Let's just say as an example, it's not going to be cheap. Let's just say it's $3,000. You're going to tell me that when this sells out, it's going to be what? 2,500? 2,000? Never. Again, if it happens because the product is crap. It's defective. Things came broken on every single piece. So the only way to get rid of them is below retail. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen because it looks like they take too much pride in their stuff. And the fact that he doesn't even care, again, for the American business shows that he has plenty of pride and he doesn't care about anything. So that's the thing, that's the thing with that. It makes it unreachable for your regular collector, right? Obviously, there are collectors who will get, rare things like that but it's not going to be a mainstream thing. It's not going to be a common thing. Like I said, 10 people are not going to have that figure. It's just that simple, you know? So to a certain extent, why bother with a company like that? Because it's 1/6, right? It's part of what we do. It's part of what we collect, right? It's the same scale. So it's relevant to what we talk about and what we're involved in. But when it comes to actually getting it, impossible. At retail, it's ridiculously priced, and when it sells out, it's not going to be cheaper. So it's just sad all around, you know. Let me see where you guys are at. Gandalf looks like he had high virus. This guy. Oh my god. You guys are insane. Let's see. All right. So let me catch up with you guys real quickly. 36 of you guys in here. Guys, hit that like button if you don't mind, please. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. Smash that like button. Says Thule. Thule now has my artisan, my Asian retailer name. Oh, I read this already. All right. So let's see where we are. Inner user single stick. We did that. All right. So here we are. Gandalf had a stroke. We did that one. Mike needs a new chair. We did that one. Gaming chairs are a gimmick. Yeah, I don't like those chairs at all. Not even a little bit. They're the worst. I'm excited to see Mike's unboxing. Imagine he would never. I just sit on the toilet. Imagine a collector doing a stream from the toilet. Keiju works. Kojin means lick my bull round eye. We too pricey for you. Imagine. That is very true though. Oh my god. Daniel says Daniel from J&D Studios did a live and thank Hot Toys for providing the most remote. No way. Really? That's crazy. I can imagine Hot Toys being a little tough on their artist. The fact that Kim left, being one of the best, from back then, kind of says that, like, Hot Toys maybe doesn't treat them properly to a certain extent. I don't know. So Mike, we're talking about the J&D Bat Armory, as you can see. We don't know price. We don't know anything about it yet besides what we're seeing. They don't even give you a full picture because everything's blurry. But what do you think? Actually, let me catch up here real quickly and then we'll get into the ominous crash. Good night. All right, Harold, my friend. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. Have a nice weekend, my friend. I'll see you next week. Mike's having a bowel movement.
No, the kids wake up. So that's when I take off like that. The kids are up. My wife is pounding on the floor.
Oh, that's what you heard?
What's that?
That's what you heard? That's what you went up?
Oh, yeah. As soon as I hear the pounding, I know it's like, oh, shit.
Brad says, Hot Toys did the Armory 10 years ago. Yes, they did. I actually have my Armory still sealed in the box, believe it or not. I bought the Batman, the Bruce Wayne, Alfred Bat Armory set. So I took out Alfred and Bruce out of it. I left the Bat Armory in there. And there was a third-party Bat Armory.
I got that.
Yeah, selling at the time with like lights and stuff. And I bought that one. And I have Alfred and Batman with that Bat Armory, and the Hot Toys still in the box.
Yeah, I have that.
That would look nicer. That would look nicer than the Hot Toys one. That's why I bought it.
I thought it did. I got it used too. I got it, I think, pretty cheap. I think it was like 100.
Yeah, it was cheap. Yeah, it was cheap. No, I think it was like 100 and like almost $200. I think.
I think it was 200, but I think I bought mine used, so I think I was like 160 all in.
Good luck to J&D and their 2000 figure. I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing. So imagine that, right? Is the figure really that serious for you to spend $2,000 on it when you could use that $2,000 to get yourself how many Hot Toys figures? 4, 6, obviously depending, right? It's crazy. So again, they're doing something completely different, that's not in our realm whatsoever, because those prices are stupid. There's nothing fun about any of those prices. Again, that's their problem. I'm not bashing the company. I'm not saying that they're crap. I'm not saying that, that they're wrong for doing this. I'm not saying any of that. I applaud that company because to stand on your pride and your product, That's ballsy. That's all balls. To tell somebody, hey, I don't care for your business. Woof. I don't need it. We don't care. We don't care if you want a product or not. It's not for you. Can you imagine? That's crazy. That's ballsy. You know? J&D smoking too much of that Zaza. Zaza. Keiju Daddy says $2,000 for one deluxe or $2,000 for five. Exactly. It's still the same amount of money for plastic. No, absolutely. The amount of plastic shouldn't be. Yes and no. So for me, obviously, if you know your situation, if you had $2,000, you're going to spend it on whatever the hell you want, right? Obviously, anybody would. But the thing is this: when it comes to value, I think it's the point. If I were to spend $2,000 on one item, right? One item. But I spent $2,000 on 5 items. Me personally, would feel that I got more value out of the 5 figures than out of the 1 figure. With the 5 figures, doesn't matter what it is, I could have a whole shelf filled up with $2,000 out of 5 figures. One $2,000 figure is going to be 1 figure on a shelf. So it could be the classiest figure in the world. It could be, you could be one of those collectors that collects only 1 per D12 shelf that looks beautiful, that looks classy, that looks gorgeous if you have it set up right. But value-wise, you have more to show, and you can justify having 5 items for $2,000 than 1 item for $2,000. That's the difference. At the end of the day, you're 100% right. It's all toys. It's all plastic. It's all crap, period. It's that simple. So you're 100%.
It was nice when the product was going, up. And look, I don't need the figures to appreciate. You know what I mean? It was a nice little thing to have that you were collecting, and at the same time, your money wasn't. You weren't burning it really. Your money was
correct.
You could sell you could get out of it for minimal loss. You know what I mean? Like, so if you were taking a 10% hit, like that is like nothing. Like that's a win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
So when it was appreciating, like of course that was never going to last. You know what I mean? That was, well, maybe it could have, I think Hot Toys got greedy, but look, I think we all would love if we bought these figures, if we buy these figures, if we're able to get out of them for what we put into them.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That
is so awesome. And what a good feeling, because you get to enjoy it and then you get your money back at the end of it. What a win. You know what I mean? That's all anyone could ever hope and ask for, I think, out of the hobby. So
yep. Exactly. Not to lose any money. You don't necessarily have to make it, but not to lose any. You know? Figgeek says J&D Joker 1/6 is available. Yes, they have them on. They have the most basic version on Big Bad Toy Store. I did see that, my friend. Thank you for that. For those who are looking for it, there you go, guys. BigBadToyStore.com has them. It's like Mike and Fabs arm blind date, and Mike went to the bathroom and never came back. Oh my god. Fabs, it's pronounced Ki.
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store has been doing a lot of heavy discounting.
Kaiju. Come on, man. Kaiju. Yeah, I said Kaiju. Kaiju. I got you, my friend. I got you. I apologize. I'm not, English is not my first language. Oh, man. The Battle Memory was first purchase. Was the first purchase. I questioned myself. Oh, man. I questioned my sanity. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was a big piece. It was a pricey piece for the time. The fact that, if you got the one with the 2 figures, Bruce and Alfred, that was the good one. That was the expensive one. So yes, you're 100% correct. That's so funny. Chris says I was spent $2,000. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. So that's why it's kind of sad, right? Again, we want competition. We want the more companies, the better, right? Obviously, we don't have to get everything, but at least we have options, right? But J&D is not an option for most of the community. I'm not saying all, most of the community. You know, it's crazy. We should be able to, again, we should be able to even have a chance at it, right? One thing is if you don't want to spend the money, fine. Understandable. You don't want it. You don't want to spend it. You don't have it to spend. No problem. It's not an issue. But give us a chance. These figures, the Joker. If that Joker was $800, still pricey, very pricey for a toy, but it's more doable. It's more reachable. Somebody with a payment plan, no problem. Right? Like I told you guys about the Hulkbusters. Both on payment plans. Very simple. Over $1,000. So it's not about, the price so much as it is. It's not so much about, the scarcity of it as the price, because if it's limited, but it's decently priced, it's still reachable. Because even if it's $800,000, it goes up to a $1,200, $1,300, still to a certain extent reachable. $2,000, $2,500, that's a completely different world. Completely different world. And that's when it turns people off. No, yeah, it turns people off. It turns people off 100%.
That's the price of 1/3 scale statues. $2,500.
Exactly. So why would you even do that to the community? Again,
you know what I mean? That Hulk, that LBS. I don't know if you guys have seen that statue. Oh my God, an amazing Hulk is that thing is 20. I think that's 2,800. Yeah. So
what, the Wolverine and the Hulk, the one you got?
It's a new 1/3 scale Hulk is releasing. And it's huge. It is humongous. And yeah, 20. I think it's 28.
No, that's crazy. That is freaking.
You can't spend that for a 1/6. That's
what I'm saying. And
you'll never get your money back.
And that's correct. And that's my thing. Why? And I to a certain extent, I guess I have to figure it out and understand what their angle is. They really wanted to make a product that like literally nobody can get. I feel like, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Why would you do that? For this scale, do it on 1/3 all day long.
Well, they do. That's the thing. You know what I mean? They do all that. They have tons of. I mean,
well, why 1/6 though?
They do 101. They do some crazy. Queen Studios has done some crazy 1/1 stuff.
No, see, I can't justify, and I don't care what it is. All this stuff at the end of the day is what? It's all plastic anyway. None of this is fancy, anything. None of this is ceramic. None of this is, handmade anything. These are all mold. These are all things, plastics. So it doesn't even make sense to be that expensive. Now, if you were telling me this is all metal, this is all real metal, every weapon in there, every accessory in there is all diecast, then even so, slightly more justifiable, still not worth $2,000. But now at least you see, all right, now I see where they're going with this. A little bit more expensive because it's all metal.
I don't know, man. I don't know what figure what would have to be included with a 1/6 figure for me to feel good about a $2,500.
Exactly.
Like,
it doesn't make sense. I don't think there's anything they could give you to justify $2,000.
I'm trying to think like if it would just have to be like some wild new technology. Like if these figures could light up and there's like no connectable source, or there was some a little bit of automation to it, like the RoboSun. You know what I mean? Like if they did a little bit of like Iron Man RoboSun and they made the helmets open up or automate like that.
Oh, like that, like the The
Like the
Optimus Prime,
Transformers.
the Optimus Prime, yeah.
Yeah, like think of like, what if they did a Hulkbuster where it auto, and they did. Remember that? I remember seeing it. There was a
Yeah,
Hulkbuster.
somebody did. Yep.
Yeah, they auto it like yeah, it was an
It opened
automated
up.
opening.
Yep. I remember that. That's old too. My God.
Yeah, remember that?
I
That's like,
remember that. It was beautiful too. I think it was expensive too.
oh, it was. It was.
TK says, for me, 2K for the right toy is something I would consider. Absolutely. But 2,000 for the amount of product you receive is what turns me off the most, as well as the owner basically saying he doesn't want my. Thank you. Exactly. Like I said, I will never hate on the guy, on the owner, for saying that. Right. More power to him if he feels like he doesn't need business like that. The fact that he's making it very clear, that he doesn't really care about anything that other consumers want or other collectors want, that he's only worried about his people over there. What does that also say? That he may be around in this community for a long time and he knows how people are. He knows specifically, I'm going to assume, how Hot Toys collectors are, how annoying they are or can be. How picky they can be. So I'm assuming that's got to be another reason why he's like, you know what? Like, I don't care. I don't care for any of you guys. This is for my people. This is for my country. This is for, us over here. I don't care about you annoying people. That could be another possibility. Who knows? So it's insane. At $2,000, it should be able to survive a fire. Exactly. It's crazy. J&D is super high end. If J&D was a city fast, wouldn't be exactly. I would be banned.
It's not a right price point. It's not a right price point for 1/6. It's not.
It's so ridiculously insane that, again, anybody doing this, like buying this for fun, you have to have like stupid money, because it's not justifiable at all. Half scale diecast Iron Man, $2,000. Yes. Correct.
Right.
Half scale. Yes. Kaiju says, my thing is I buy and collect what I want. All my boxes are tossed. You sound like Mr. Mom. You have to buy what you like. If you're looking for investments, this is the place. Look at the stocks. Or absolutely 100%. And the sad thing is, that this was an investment at one point. You know what I mean? This was a very good investment at one point. And I tell you guys that all the time. Once something sold out, if you didn't have yours on pre-order, you had to overpay no matter what it was. It was that simple. Hot Toys was not making much, so whatever was coming out was getting sold out. Some figures would sell out faster than others, obviously, but it wasn't a thing like it is now, constantly pumping out. But the value was there. A figure, purchased at 170, 160, 170, 180, right? And that was, later on, but 150 for figures, 160 for figures. Why would you not be able to buy multiples? That was retail, plus tax and shipping. And actually at that time, I don't think Satcher had tax. So it was very easy to buy. And again, because it was so limited and there weren't many made, the money was there. So it was a great investment back then. Now that it's mainstream, that all the, those days are long gone. That's why nothing's holding value. That's why everything, is sitting, because it's a different world. Those days are over. Could it be that J&D is struggling to sell statues and that the reason they're making 1/6 on creations, they go bankrupt with these are? It could be, because think about this. What did I tell you guys that Hot Toys was going to be doing the moment the Artisan came out? I told you guys immediately, this is the new game for Hot Toys. It's easy money. It's limited figures and everything's selling no matter what. Why? Because of
I don't know about that. Like, he's got a point there. Like, the hobby is not as crazy as it. Look at the hobby spiked, right? We know the collecting hobby, whatever it is, 1/6 statues, whatever, it spiked 21, 22, and it's starting to come back down. You know, it's not. It's calming a little bit. So I could see, like you said, that Onrai, you know, creations company, like they folded. They did that. Like
Oh, you know the company? You know the company?
I've got a Superman statue.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That actually had LED light problems. There was a problem with the light in the statue. I had to send it back. Thank God I got a replacement. I literally got the replacement like 30 days here, but like in the last 60 days. And then they just announced that the damn company went bankrupt. So, I mean, I could have been out.
Oh, wow. No, see, I don't know anything about
I got it. I got a brand new, you know, thank God, replacement Superman. And it's a great statue. Like you know, in opening it up, I mean, it was a quality piece. You know, it was the light looked great. It looked like explosions, basically. So, I mean, it's not like they served a bad product, but I mean, when cost and overhead, you know, doesn't work out. I think they only made 1,000. I think that was the run on that statue. I think there was 1,000 of them.
Yeah, see, I don't know that company. I never heard of that company, so
you won't hear them anymore. They're gone.
they
never were supposed
again.
to do a flash. They were actually supposed to, and they took pre-orders on it. So like there was a flash that was supposed to come out that's in the same line as that Superman, and obviously that's not coming.
Kaiju says, when I started in 2013, literally every pre-order sold out within 24 hours through Toy Sapiens. There you go. Yep. It was nice to have stuff appreciated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those were the best days, man. Like I tell you guys all the time, I made so much money. So much. I was selling figures that were, you know, 160, 170, 180, literally 300, 400, 500, like crazy, crazy markup. And they were selling because it was either that or you didn't have it. And guess what? Everybody wanted it, you know? So, yeah, a lot of money was made. I buy a lot of vintage Japanese toys, mostly from late 70s, early 80s. They hold up value pretty well. That's very good. But everything is based on the economy. Yeah. What figures, Brad? Let me know. I want to see what you're talking about, like the style and stuff. Send me something on Instagram if you can. Yes, the bubble has popped. The market is adjusting, which is great for getting to.
Look at that. Ain't that the truth, though? Like, that should not have happened, guys, right? Yeah. That's the set. What was that set retail? What was MMS 268 at retail?
It was probably 300 and change.
At $399? Yeah, that would be my guess. $400?
Yep. Because that was very old. And back then, they were not that expensive. So,
and let me tell you, comparing these Stormtroopers here, like really like picking this up to this Clone Trooper here. Yeah, like these bodies are not improved in a way where they should be like discounted like that. Just not at all.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's the same figure. It's the same damn figure.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. All right, so for the last topic of the night, as always, what do you have for us tonight, Michael?
Yeah, Mr. W.
Oh, that was your figure.
I mean, want me to bust that out? I mean, he's definitely the figure of the week. I can
go get another one. Go get another one, and then I'll do mine now, guys. So this is in celebration of the new and amazing Bow. So this is obviously Hot Toys. This is not present toys, but I wanted to show you guys what the Hot Toys looks like for those who don't have it. Look at the shoes, look at the boots. Just a beautiful, let me show you guys the face. For those who never seen the head sculpt. Let me zoom in for you guys. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful head sculpt. Look at the detail on the tattoo in the back. Look at the haircut. Look at the hair. No flaking on the jacket. Still brand new. Look at that. So that's my figure of the week, guys. Again, just because of the fact that what do you call it? Was out. The Present Toys one is out. And now let's go to Michael.
You want me to cheat a little bit?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to cheat a little here. I'm going to show off some Red Skulls. So I had this one busted out. Believe it or not, this guy is
That's the sideshow.
solid figure.
See, I never got it because I was like, that body's going to be crap probably, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, but again, we pose our figures like this and we put it on a shelf and we leave it.
That's true.
But I mean, look at that head. Like, this was a solid, like an origin.
Yes.
Like Red Skull.
Very comic book.
And, I added that hat. He doesn't come with that hat, obviously. But he's got that little Red Skull. And then, he's got that little knife, a gun that dangles in the back. And there's a little, dangling dagger knife there on the side.
A lot of detail for that very basic figure,
Yeah, let me get rid of this. See,
he's got the
see it
hat
on that
too?
chain?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, so
Wow.
cool, really cool. I feel like they really did a good job on this Red Skull. And you know what? Just to continue here, I got a couple of my Red Skulls out here because I'm arranging my shelf.
Brad at FabsFigures at FabsFigures.
So you remember this Red Skull, right?
Yes, that's the OG.
This is the OG with the jacket.
Pleather.
Right? So, and let me tell you, this jacket's not flaking on me. It's not breaking apart.
Yeah, same with mine. Mine's still brand new, thank God.
Yeah, it's because I'm not an idiot with my toys. You know what I mean? Like, when people tell me these things like I think, this is a third-party hat. You know what I mean? I find these things on.
It looks like the Glorious Bastards hat.
I think it is.
That's what it looks like.
I think it is. So then I have this guy, and then if you did basically take this jacket off, you get this version of him.
Yep.
Right? This was such a great figure, that Hot Toys one. Because look at those two completely different looks with two different head sculpts.
And
that's Hot Toys. That's their glory years right there. And this head sculpt, you know what I mean? Gorgeous. A nice tailored, outfit. Like, this is when Hot Toys was doing it right. And then the last one, of course, because I'm a custom maniac there for a while.
Oh, you got the Endgame one.
That's the keeper of the soul gem.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get the third party one?
No, I made this thing.
You made a custom. Yeah, no, I got two.
I think this is a whose cloak is this? This is the Star Wars guy. That is the red
Darth Maul?
Thank you. Darth Maul's cloak.
Oh, it looked good. I figured. Yeah, I figured. Because it looks more like a Darth Maul than a red. I think
it's Loki's shoes, the Fison body. I got a little gem there, and of course the Hot Toys Red Skull head sculpt. So there's my my Red Skull.
That's sick.
Collection.
Brad, remember the beach cruiser? The bike I let you borrow last week. It's my bike, homie. Awesome Red Skull, huge comic back from, love it. That's why such users, waist grabbers, stands their figures would collapse without them. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, those bodies are so weak. I didn't even know this figure existed. Incredible. Yeah, no, they got a lot of stuff. Anyone get the Tiger Toys Red Skull from last year? I didn't.
Oh, they didn't. He didn't know the Sideshow one existed?
I guess not.
Let me tell you, Sideshow did. Their Wolverine wasn't bad either. The brown suit Wolverine, I really, really like. Out of the figures they've done, I feel like the Red Skull was good.
Mike has a lot of customs, actually.
Yeah.
I got two of the Red Skulls from the two looks used. Thankfully, no flake. Yeah. Oh my God. Those jackets flaking will ruin the entire figure, whether it's Blade or Red Skull. It'd be gone.
Yeah, I'm like trying to look a little closer to see if there is any.
There
isn't. There's no tearing, flaking, anything like that.
Yes, Eric. I bought two. One for Endgame, one for Infinity. Yeah, very basic. Those bodies are crap, but it does the job. I didn't even bother head swapping it because it was very cheap. And it was just for that, just to have them. Like I said, one for Infinity, my Infinity War shelf, and then one for the Endgame shelf. All right, guys. So we did it. Michael, anything coming your way? Did you order anything? Are you expecting anything?
No, like I said, everything basically came in. I think Wrecker came in.
Oh, he did.
That's
Nice.
the other figure that's on my floor there. I think that's Wrecker. I have that Diecast Iron Man 1 at my feet that I was planning on opening. Maybe I was gonna open on that. Maybe I'll open
the Mark 1,
the Mark 1 next week.
The Mark 1?
Yeah, the Mark 1 Diecast.
Yeah, you're gonna like that figure.
I know. I gotta open that.
Yeah, what am I getting? I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting my Pennywise from Kit coming next week. I will be getting my stuff from toysforkiddos.com. So my Grand Inquisitor, my Cop Vanth. I still have to open my my Kurt Cobain. I'm waiting for my Green Goblin body so I could do my hobo video. And what else? Then obviously we got to do the Ecto 1 at some point eventually. And then, like I told you guys, my Batman. So I have also a toysforkiddos.com Batman, 22 Batman coming. And I have my Sideshow Deluxe with Bat Signal coming as well. I've had the bike here for about 2 to 3 weeks already. So I'm all waiting. I'm all set up for that. I'm just waiting for the stuff to arrive to make that video as well. So I'm very excited to finally get these figures, guys, because it feels like they've been, delayed forever and they have been shipping forever. So, yeah, guys, we did it. So as always, guys, we'll see you back. What's today? Today's Saturday. We'll see you back on Tuesday. I'll see you back on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you to all the members. I really appreciate you guys for signing up. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.